know what's happening in the family group chat.
I don't even know what the family group chat is, but all right.
We're starting. We're just gonna start a conversation.
Apparently, it's full of people pissing in bushes.
Myself.
I don't know what kind of group chats you're ever in, but that's usually what topic conversation in mine.
Not in mine.
It's a family group chat. It's weird.
Although I will say that my Discord
have you met my brother?
No, I have not.
Not you.
Please never. Please never do. That is my one request for your life. Never meet her brother.
And with that, hello everybody. Welcome to D&D Nerds. My name is DJ. I am the game master for this group of pissing in bushes miscreants, I guess.
We haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Who hasn't done it yet?
I mean, when I was young. I guess not even young. The last time I went golfing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, yeah.
You gotta go.
As you can see, we are one person short. Unfortunately, Godshield is sick today. He will not be joining us, but that is okay. He can see all of this, and I have a plan. He can see all this later, and I have a plan already in motion.
Yeah, we'll just edit him in later.
He's counting sheep in the back.
Yeah, so, recap. Recap. Perry got a letter from his mom. Congratulations from the Lumineers and a locket, a Lumineer rite of passage that will have an unknown effect on Abner.
Abner?
Well, it's not really unknown. It beefing him up a bit. Eric made breakfast for everyone and brought in Lumen. Probably should change Lumen's name now that I see Lumineers and Lumen in the same two sentences. Anyways.
No, it's fine.
Brought in Lumen, the new overseer of armor for the Tamlin. Lumen took your measurements and made notes regarding the armors that all of you wear. Then we all met with Shazara, who looked much more focused and rested than the last time. She started things off apologizing to Selfina about the last time that you all met her, and then shared much of the information she knew about what was happened and the plan moving forward. The future of the Keepers is unknown, but Shazara plans to use whatever clout the title still has to put things into motion. Searching Florin to find Mandrell, who is most likely Deidril Calmmind. Looking for signs of Mirrodin and Grendel in Aurora. Finding any information on Mirrodin and Grendel's purpose. Those are her plans. You informed her that you were planning on going to Kilnsworth, which seemed to make things a bit easier for her. She decided she will send 2 scout groups into western Florin, past Kilnsworth, and northern Florin towards Remorse in search of any sign of Mandrell. With help from Captain O'Shea, Shazara will search Aurora door to door for anything related to Mirrodin, Grendel, or the Takers. She wrote and sealed a letter for you to give to Mort, a halfling who runs the Aurora Bank, and also sent word for the APT carriage to be prepared for your party to use. At the bank, Mort provided you all with the total earnings neatly contained in a magical coin purse that weighs no more than a pound. You immediately spent some of that money on traveling supplies and other various items before stopping by the Tamlin to receive new travel armor from Lumen. The sun began setting as all of you said farewell to Aurora in your own ways before returning to Shazara, where she gave you an old sending stone. Capable of sending a message no longer than 25 words once a day, this stone will be your only link to Shazara outside of Aurora. The reality of leaving Aurora and this chapter of your lives began sinking in as you made your way to the western gate and the awaiting carriage. Auroran guards with Captain O'Shea saw you off with signs of respect. Theo briefly stopped Naria and gave words of encouragement and wished her luck. As the carriage started its trek over the western bridge, Anaria took her tablet out and quickly sent a message to her father telling him to gift her old greatsword to Theo. And that is where we left off. Didn't really get a chance to introduce the driver of the carriage at the end. I kind of neglected that. But you guys do have a driver for the carriage. He is kind of an older gentleman. Nobody really talked to him, so you don't know his name or anything, but there is someone actually driving this fucking carriage. You guys set off. It was nighttime. If you'd like, unless you want to do anything, we will go through the night into the next day.
There's not really much to look at, right?
You're going over.
Yeah.
It's the bridge. This bridge is 100
Yeah.
miles long.
I'm looking for dolphins. That's about it.
So what you're saying is we're doing a long rest.
Yes.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I have also
Might-
taken liberties. You will notice there are things in your inventories now. Warren, you have a ring of protection. Well, it's a Tamlin ring of armor. Gives you +1/8 to your AC.
Oh.
Perry, you have a +1 leather armor. And Sophina, you have a +1 leather armor as well. These are the items that you
Yay.
received from the Tamlin.
My
Also,
question is, does that count as clothing? Like if you were to
It's
for
a
like
ring.
mage armor?
It's a ring, bro.
Okay. Well, you said
It's a-
okay. Right.
It's a ring.
You pretty much just never take it off. It's fine.
Check check that it needs attunement or not.
It does not.
Wow.
Check.
So
Ooh.
I get a new feature that I did not realize I get at level 6 as a circle of stars.
That's another thing. Did everybody level up between last session and this session?
We should have. I thought we all did
I
it.
did.
Pretty sure we
I
did it
hope
while
you
we were
did.
like host.
I didn't actually pay attention to your.
Yeah, I
levels.
didn't get anything for
Yeah,
6
'cause we
We
all
did it
did.
on the Patreon episode, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Patreon
make sure you
episode.
go. Make sure you
Although
go
I
to your
can't-
features. Go to features and traits and just check, because I get something from Chasha's Cauldron of Everything that I didn't realize I get. It didn't tell me I got it, and I just looked through it and I was like, oh, this is cool. So I
Okay.
get
I
something
mean-
called Cosmic Omen. Whenever you finish a long rest, I roll a die. Until you finish your next long rest, you gain a special reaction based on the die roll.
I'm not gonna get
So-
anything until level 6 sorcerer, so.
So I get, if I roll evens, whenever a creature I see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, and ability check, I can use my reaction to use roll a d6 and add the number rolled to the total. If I roll an odd, it's the same thing except I reduce that number from the rolled total, and I can use that 3 times, 3
Holy
reactions.
shit!
That's insane,
Uh-huh.
man.
That's a fucking insane feat. Yeah.
Every long rest.
Yeah, damn.
So it doesn't
that
tell
a-
me to it doesn't say roll any specific die. So I can roll
Is
any
that-
die because it's just evens or odds.
That's a class feature, right?
Yeah, that's my Circle of Stars class
Okay.
feature.
Yeah,
Is
that's
Dread
just from
Ambusher
leveling up.
passive?
So I'm
It's
gonna
what?
roll.
I'm sorry. What?
I
Sorry.
rolled an even.
I was reading to my shit. Is
Oh.
Dread Ambusher passive?
Dread Ambusher is yes, it is. It takes effect immediately at the very start of combat.
Okay.
It's essentially it's a free attack.
Yeah.
Perry, you will also see in your spells, in your level 1 spell, you should have Summon Abner instead of Find
Yeah, I
Familiar.
can do that. Yes. Well, I'm good to go. I rolled an even, so that means for 3 reactions I can add a d6 to any roll, basically.
And what's the requirement on that?
It's just literally it's just as a reaction. So basically, if I'm in combat, instead of taking, you get 1 reaction per turn. So if somebody rolls, let's say somebody's attacking and they roll a 16 and it takes a 17 to hit, I can roll a d6 and add whatever it is to the attack roll.
Oh, it's any creature too. A
Yeah.
creature. Doesn't even have to be an ally. All right. Cool.
Like I said, I roll
That's a
an even,
nifty
so
one.
I'm adding. Yeah, I was about to say, I did not know I got it, and then I was just looking through my stuff. I was like, oh, that's a cool little feature.
That's nifty. Okay.
I can't use my level up yet.
All right. The night progresses. Let me go here. All right. Hello. Let me go ahead and bring. You don't have a mini, but at least you can see the board, I guess.
I didn't want to interrupt anybody. I was actually I was gonna walk up and talk to the front guy, the driver.
Before resting for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just gonna introduce myself. Hi, I'm Warren. How are you?
Doing all right. Cool.
So you're gonna be the driver for most of the journey, right?
Yep.
Very cool. Well, our lives are in your hands, so no pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Great talk.
How long you been doing this stuff?
Long enough.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn in for the night then. I just kind of like pull my hand back because I assume you didn't shake it, and then I go back home. I go back into the thing to go sleep.
Back home.
Well, back home, yeah.
How'd that go, Warren?
Very dismissive person.
Is our driver
Sounds
nice?
about right. He is a cab driver.
I mean,
He has to
is that all
focus
he
on
is?
his
He's also a
job.
person.
He has to focus on his job.
I don't know. Be a little more charismatic about it.
All right.
I go sit down and read. Yeah, that's it.
All of you rest for the night.
Should we set up any sort of nightly watch rotation, or what are all your opinions?
I mean, I don't think does anything ever happen on this bridge.
I don't know. Does it hurt to be safe?
I was asking the DM, does something usually happen on, like, is this a known thing, or?
On the
Anybody else
bridge?
notice him talking to the air?
No, nothing happens. No.
The Kraken comes out of nowhere. You're all surprised.
I am Poseidon. No. The only thing that would like really be like catastrophic or something that would occur on the bridge would be a big ass fucking storm that raises the sea level, and because waves can actually cap the bridge sometimes. It doesn't happen very often, but during very like severe storms and winds and high winds and everything, yeah, waves can kind of, what's that word I'm looking for? Break over and wash over the bridge. But it doesn't the bridge has been sturdy. The bridge has been there for over 500 years. So
But we're just in the splash zone.
yeah, you would get wet.
Okay.
The carriage might get pushed off to the side, but I mean this bridge is like it's about a mile wide, so it's big.
Oh, it's a mile wide.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a huge fucking bridge.
I love the Tailspire rendition.
I don't have there's no bridge. It's just cobblestone. All right.
I think it's
All right,
more
well-
how small it is.
I guess we're all turning him for the night then, if there's no need.
All of you turn in for the night, and you awake fresh. The sun already risen over the horizon, and you all. The first thing you notice is the carriage is not moving.
What's happening here?
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna go check on the driver.
Warren, you kind of open the door to see what's going on with Cole, and you see that he's just kind of doing this.
I gonna put my hand on his shoulder and like check him, see if he's alive. Just kind of shake him lightly, like, "Hey, you awake?
What?
Why we stopped?"
It needs recharging.
What? Run that by me one more time.
It's an arcane engine.
I didn't even.
It needs to stop and rest. You had me go out in the middle of the night. Went as far as I could. It needs time to. It's almost done. Give it another hour or so. We'll be good for another leg of the journey.
Another hour.
In the meantime,
Okay.
let's just get something cooking.
All right.
Who's hungry?
Well, thanks. for
That
giving me an
sounds like
update.
the
I wasn't
smartest
aware.
idea at the moment.
and I walk back and just relay that information because I'm assuming it was everybody. Sorry, everyone was
I
able
mean,
to
if
hear
we
that,
can't
correct?
see it already, then
Yeah. Well, we're stuck here for another hour, I guess. So we're gonna be cooking, I guess. Is that what you guys said?
I could do with some food. She like stretches.
While we're all waiting for the food, I take note that Gregory is still passed the fuck out in the backseat.
So it's like there's a cot that is just like the blanket is like over. It's just a lump, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let the poor kid sleep. He just joined up anyways.
He'll get used to our schedule in no time.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's time I should do my morning routines. Wake up a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of want to. Yeah, if we got time to kill, let's walk around the carriage a little bit. Hey, you know what? Perfect time to go fishing.
Oh, you're a fisher.
I forgot you got a fish. You got a
I
fishing
did
kit.
too.
Give me some rolls. What kind of fish did you get?
Okay, so let's see.
What kind of bait are you using?
At the end of each hour. Oh, cheese, of course.
He's using cheese.
Oh, you're right.
You
Silly
have to
me.
ask.
Silly
Oh,
question.
yeah.
I forgot.
I like you ask me that, and I just kind of like give you that stare, like as I put the cheese on the
I
hook.
was gonna say.
Just reply with a, "You serious?"
Yeah, right. I'm gonna
Tell me,
make a-
Perry. Tell me,
Okay.
Perry. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Oh, the biggest fish I ever caught. I think I caught some grouper. You know, it wasn't anything big, but a couple pounds. But I mean,
Well,
it
let's
was
see what you
easy.
can catch here.
It was easy with my parents because they could talk to fish, and I think they just, I think they cheated.
Are you
I would say
saying
talking to
are you
fish
saying
makes
they
it
asked the
cheating,
fish-
yes.
Are you saying they asked the fish to die and he went willingly?
Fish are not very bright.
That's
so-
actually really dark.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say that sounds kind of manipulative, and I'm kind of here for it.
It very much
Oh.
is. But when you're hungry.
Speaking of hungry,
So I failed, so I didn't catch shit.
it'd be really funny if it's just like one of us is like, "Let me try," and we roll
we
like
could-
fucking.
I was about to say, hey, can I try that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
only try
exactly.
once an hour, so it says a failed check indicates no fish was caught during that hour.
Damn it. Oh, I need my dice. That'd be a good idea. I'm sorry,
So
Robbie.
I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I think it's just Gouda. This Gouda just doesn't smell right. It's just the cheese. It's the bait.
You know you're not supposed to
I
use
think it's
cheese as
that
bait,
you're using
right?
cheese. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just the wrong cheese. It's just the wrong cheese.
I don't. I think it's the cheese. Period. That's the
Here,
problem.
You take it.
Okay.
And I like.
And
just,
I
like,
will-
turn around and huff and puff and cross my arms.
If we have the time, I will attempt to fish.
I want to watch.
Just roll. All right, so you're gonna
So
roll
it's
I'm
been-
over your
15
shoulder
wisdom
watching.
Survival check.
You said it's an hour for fishing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
You gotta
And
roll
I'm-
a DC 15 survival check.
Okay, and I'm rolling, taking another hour to do this if we have the time.
I mean, that's up to you. Do you have the time?
How long does the
Damn,
engine
that's-
take?
Ah,
What'd you roll?
15 on the money with a -1.
Oh no, you failed.
Here, let me try.
Wait. You said it was a 15, right? That means I
Yeah.
beat it. Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, you
Did
rolled
you
a
get a
15
-1?
-1.
No.
14.
No, the -1 made it a 15.
Oh, no, yeah, that's
then
the
yeah,
least
then
it
you're
beats it.
good. Yeah, you beat it.
I
Yeah.
heard you say you got a 15 on the die -1.
No, they
I
said
didn't hear you
15
say
with
that.
no
No.
minus.
With
I said it
okay.
wrong.
Okay.
I always say my roll total. I don't say what's on the.
Oh,
Okay, well-
okay.
All right, so now you roll a D10.
Fuck, where's my 10? Eight.
An 8, you catch a small edible fish. It feeds up to 4 people.
Hell yeah.
Hey, there's breakfast.
It'll be lunch.
Ooh,
Lunch? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's been 2
conveniently,
hours
there's
now.
4 of us awake.
Yeah, because we got. I'm gonna have to dress that while we ride. You know.
What did you use as bait?
Your cheese.
I told you it was the cheese. Which kind did you use? Did you use
My
cheddar?
cat is
I
trying
know
to play-
it had to be cheddar.
My cat's trying to play with my dice.
I came in
He's
here to
like,
sit
"What
down
are
and I
these?"
sat down on my
I-
cat. After
I actually I
Wonderful
didn't
living.
use your cheese. I actually used a bit of bread from my mess kit I have.
Oh. Well, of course, bread.
It was getting a wee bit
Bread.
stale, so you know.
What is that? Beginners.
Wait, teach me how to fish.
I
I've
don't think
only
we have
ever
the
lived
time.
in
I
the
think
city.
we need to get going. This, like he said, this is probably beginner's luck. I've never fished before.
Fine, next time. Show me how you did it.
Well,
Alright,
all
you-
right. Who,
These
I mean,
are my
you-
dice.
who wants to cook?
Please.
You guys are all like on the side of the bridge, and you like look back. You look back at Cole, and Cole's just watching you guys. He's not giving you any kind of indication like we're ready to go or anything. He's just watching.
Cole, do us a favor and let us know when we're ready to head off.
We were ready an hour ago.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you just go then?
Hang on, better question. Cole, would you like to fish?
Oh, he gets to have a turn? I
I'm
see.
gonna roll. Let's see if Cole wants to fish or not.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if Cole wants
I mean,
to fish.
He's here with us. We might as well give him the opportunity.
Cole rolled a 14. Cole is curious. Cole wants to fish.
I'm gonna hold the rod out for him.
And I'm like, Cole, we don't have time for this.
Okay, I mean,
Blame Minaria.
so he gets
No,
he's-
you asshole.
He's about to get up, and then he looks up and goes, all right. I mean, it's
All right. Fucking forgive
I'm
me
just
for
mad
trying to be
because I
friendly
didn't
with the
catch
guy
any
driving
fish.
our car.
if we don't have the time, you guys want to go? We're ready.
I'm just like being that I'm gonna take my ball and go home, kid. Nope, we don't have time. Give me the pole. Gotta put it back up. We gotta go, guys. We got plenty of travel.
Oh,
to
don't
do.
mind him. He's just pissy because he didn't catch a fish.
Oh, that is because I didn't catch fish.
You can have the D100. You can have that one. My cat took the only dice I was on and just slapped it off the table. Stop.
Fine, I guess we'll get moving again.
I mean, this trip is gonna take us a few days. We're gonna have plenty of time to fish. Just not now. We gotta go. Now, let's go.
Whatever.
Come on. I
Alright.
grab the fishing pole and I break it down and put it away.
All right,
All
next
of
time I
you,
call dibs.
all of you, all right,
Should've
all
bought
of you
some-
pile back in.
Should have bought a fishing pole.
No, I'm sitting on top of the thing.
You're gonna sit on top of the carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
of course.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we're not moving very fast, are we?
This thing moves about 12 feet a second.
Oh,
Holy-
shit, that's slow.
wait.
I can walk fast.
Yeah. I could run over them. Okay.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, in a full round, it's got essentially You know what? I actually have a stat block for it. Hang on, I'll show you guys.
Oh, God.
I stat blocked it.
Oh, hang
Why?
on.
I don't know,
Focus.
because I could.
I don't see your car on my tailspire.
I do. Oh, on your chest wire. Okay.
On my tailspire, I don't see it. It doesn't. I don't.
Oh my
know if
gosh,
this
he's
is
in
really-
love with the dice.
We should get your cat playing.
Right? He could be his own character. Safina's new pet. I'll do that.
Find familiar.
You'd probably rescue a stray cat. No cat.
Copy. Here.
Cool.
It's in general, for the link at least. That is the APT engined carriage. It's got a speed of 75.
5 feet.
Hmm.
That's 75
Not bad.
feet around.
Yeah.
And around the 6
Not bad.
seconds.
Seconds.
So 12.5 a second or so.
Yeah, that's not too bad. So it's basically us doing the dash action across the thing. Okay.
Yeah. It's a very slow but sturdy.
Already
Right.
vehicle, okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat a horse race or anything. This thing does not go.
Okay. So yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. I guess let's move on.
All right. So, one of y'all can take turns day by day if you'd like. That's up to you. But for now, one of you needs to give me a D20.
I can.
Oh,
I'm on the top. I'll
she
do it.
will.
She'll do it.
I'll do the next one.
All right, Sophina, roll me a d20.
Do I add anything?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
This is a random
That
encounter check.
is a 12.
A 12?
Mhm.
Dragons.
It is a very calm and non-eventful day as you finish your leg over the bridge. And you get
Land
about-
ho.
Are there clouds or anything? Is it clear? What's today look like?
You get about here. It's no clouds. It is actually very clear. For those who are on top of the APT carriage, if you're not wearing a hat or anything, you will get a lot of sun.
Okay.
You will get a lot of sun. But
I think Inari would be up there too,
Is,
Yeah,
it
I'm
is about
getting
the
some
start of
sun.
fall, so there's every now and then there's a nice little wind that comes off the water, and it's almost biting. That cool breeze.
A little bit nipply, you would say?
A little bit. A little bit.
I'm like, guys, it feels great out here, and I turn around and I have the chappest of lips.
They're cracked and bleeding. And
As you move over the bridge, normally this bridge would be kind of busy. You know, there are people that use this bridge to go in and out of Aurora, but with Aurora being in the state that it is now, it's fairly empty.
There's murder afoot.
It just
Wait, what?
nobody's going to Aurora. And most everybody has left Aurora already. As for weather and all that, it does get a bit warmer as you finish the leg over the bridge and hit actual land and everything. By the time you get here, it's like evening.
What is this fish fire?
That is just a small settlement of fishermen
Okay.
that fish off the rocky coast.
All right, we're not making any stops, right? We're all down to go straight to where we need to go.
Oh, at this point right here, this is where the engine stops.
I figured.
Okay.
Cole reaches over, pulls down a lever.
No.
Everything stops. He kind of pulls off the road, pulls a lever. Everything stops, and then he bows his head down.
I guess that's it for the day.
How far away? How far away is that the water here?
Each tile is a mile, so he got about.
Oh Lord! Okay, never mind.
He got about 4 miles off the bridge.
I see you staring back behind us. No, Warren, we can't go back for fishing.
I didn't even get my turn.
I know.
Me neither. We'll get there. Don't worry.
I mean,
Can't fish on land. Stupid.
you don't
I
know how-
suppose now that we're on land, we should probably set up a camp and set up a watch.
What time is it again?
It's evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
6:30,
agree with that.
7, somewhere around there. You know, evening.
setting up right now. Convert.
Yeah, let's go.
Are we
ahead
like
and,
on the coast, basically, or are we more?
You
like,
are
in-
you are essentially on the coast. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Well, we
about.
can see that.
Like I said.
We'd be able to see that fishing village from where we're at.
Yes.
And
Oh,
is that
why don't we
like,
just go there?
Yeah, I was about to say, instead of setting up camp, why don't we just go to this village?
And
How
it's
long do
just.
you think? How far away do you like? How long do you think it would take us?
Miles.
It's about 4 miles off. And
4 miles?
It doesn't even look like homes. It's like just a mess of like tents and stuff like that.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
don't
very-
think that's
it's just
what's going to.
It's just a small looking settlement that just looks like
Okay, yeah,
it's
not for 4 mile
like a
walk
pop-up
at
kind of
this
thing.
hour.
No.
Yeah. All right, we can set up here.
All right. And I will go start looking around for some wood to make a campfire.
I would like to help.
Okay, so Anaria, give me a survival check with advantage because Sophina's helping.
Is my survival.
Did
Actually,
anyone
she
bring,
probably
like, a
she probably
tornado?
has better survival than me.
I've only
Yeah,
got a plus
but
2.
whatever.
So,
11.
11. Takes you quite a bit of time all the wood that you find are like they're like sticks. They're nothing of big sustenance. Nothing of sustenance for like or
Yeah,
substance
nothing to
for like a
keep
big
it
fire
going.
or anything.
Nothing
Yeah.
meaty.
Yeah.
Until finally you do find a fallen like tree trunk that it's going to take you some time. It's like an actual trunk. You'd have to
Okay.
break it down a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take out my hand axe and work on breaking that down.
As for finding like a camp, you can either kind of set up next to the carriage, or you guys can look for like an actual spot for camping. That is up to you.
Seeing as it was looking like our driver wasn't really gonna leave the carriage, I think it makes more sense to set up right next to it.
Yeah. We can use the carriage as like a
A windbreak.
Yeah. Just camp right off the road. So yeah.
We
By the
almost forgot
time,
Gregory in the back.
Anaria and Sophina, by the time you get back, it is pretty dark out here. There are no lights. This is you're out in the wilderness.
That's all right. I can see.
I was gonna say I can too.
I'm just letting you know. Even with dark sight, it's dark. It's getting nighttime. So, but yeah, everything I would say you're looking at takes you about 2 hours or so, if not a little longer, to gather what you do and get everything set.
Do we, when we get back, has anything else been set up by the others, or?
That's up to the others.
I set up my bedroll.
Jesus.
I actually I will take the time and set up like rocks to make, around like whenever you bring back the wood, like this is where we're setting up the fire. And then
little fire pit.
Yeah.
So
I'll have helped with that, yeah.
Okay. And what else?
I don't really have anything else to do. I guess I'm just
I moved some like
Go fishing while you wait.
There's no water.
Yeah, there's no water.
He walks
I was gonna say
away.
I'll move. I'm gonna scavenge for like some sizable rocks that I could set down for like seats or something. I don't know. What else would we need? If we have a fire.
Yeah, basically. That's all we really need is a fire to sit around.
Not there. Can't say anything.
So, Perry, give me a survival check with advantage, because Warren's helping, it sounds like, to see if you find good rocks.
19.
Yeah, you find some good rocks. All
He
right.
knows his rocks.
Yeah, you find some good rocks.
They're all oddly T-shaped.
Sweet.
Anaria and Sophina return. All of you are once again together. You guys get a fire going, and it's about, let me see, so it'll be about 9. You guys stopped at that. So yeah, you guys settle down. By the time you guys get all kind of settled down and everything, it's about 10 o'clock at night or so, and Cole raises his head and ready to go when you guys are.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god.
I knew it. It's fine. We sit down to eat. All that shit.
Yeah, let's cook this fish.
Yeah, let's cook it. Yeah.
All right, you guys cook.
Survival.
See, do I want
a
a survival roll for a cooking of fish, or do I want something else? Let's see here.
I would say we know how to cook fish.
Well, I helped cook like forever ago. I'll be the one that tries to cook it.
Medicine check.
Medicine check.
I want. We're gonna do something a little weird here. No, you know what? We're not gonna do anything weird. Just give me a flat roll. Just give me a flat D20 roll.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, whoever's cooking the fish.
Okay, I got a 19.
There you go.
Hey.
It's D-scale, deboned, and quite tasty.
I go, yeah, hey, I learned this when we were doing that thing on the ship. I forget.
Honestly,
But it works
I'm surprised you
for
know how
fish.
to do it. I'm surprised you know how to do any of that. I figured you just eat the fish whole.
No, I learned from that one person. I forget her name now, but
Birdie.
Oh, you did know, did you?
I'm bad with names, but I'm good with remembering how to make things.
You learned
like
from
fish.
Birdie, and as you were descaling the fish, you actually kind of treated it like you were skinning a carrot.
Just like a carrot. Perfect.
Nice.
Nari is imagining a fish and a carrot, and it's not computing.
I look over as I'm like, don't think about it. Just
No, it's far too late for that.
You guys have a nice, relaxing day of travel and a nice, relaxing night of eating fish and getting a nice, cozy fire built and everything. You can turn in if you like, or you can get back into the carriage and have Cole go as far as you can through the night.
All right.
I mean, we can sleep in the
I don't know if I
carriage.
really want to travel through the night on the lane, like the main road.
I think if we do that, we need to at least set up, have one person awake and watching.
Hey Cole, how safe is it on this road usually? You've made this trip plenty of times.
I mean, there's some weird stuff out here. I wouldn't necessarily say safe, but I'm still here.
Would you travel at night?
Nope, can't see anything.
Then I suppose we shall
Alright,
not
then
travel at night.
We'll call it a night.
All right, I will make my bed on top of the engine.
Sounds good to me. And he puts his head back down.
Dangle my feet off while we tell scary stories.
And listen to some of that. Why don't you play some of that instrument there, Warren?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be lovely. Oh,
Okay. Roll the one.
That's that was a low roll there, bud.
Yep.
Bang!
Can I actually roll for performance?
yeah.
Sure, go for it.
Sick. Oh fuck! I got a nat one. Doesn't matter what I fucking.
Oh
have.
god.
Oh no!
I break a string. I'm just gonna break a
what's your
string.
total? What's your total? What's your total?
With my total at performance is
7.
Oh hey, it's a 7. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Warren!
I really
Jesus.
haven't tuned this yet.
Hey, he has to practice. Let him
Oh,
practice.
My God. My ears. I think they're bleeding.
Cole kind of raises his head up and goes, I've heard elk dying. That sounded better than that.
Well, can you play
Well,
it
I
better,
haven't
Cole?
tuned it yet. I mean,
Cole, can you play it better?
yeah, here. I hand it to him.
Probably not. And he grabs it and goes,
Which way do I hold this?
yeah, he takes it and goes,
Go ahead,
Yeah.
give it a shot.
there
Yeah.
you go.
And just one little like.
Just blank.
You were holding it upside down.
I drive a carriage.
I don't think it was an honest attempt.
Well,
You
people can
tried.
do more than one thing. All right.
Could
I
use some
drive a-
practice.
I drive a carriage.
Don't be.
And
so
now you play
one-dimensional.
instruments.
Hey, that's my job that I'm still not great at.
Now you're a traveling
Hey.
bard, Cole.
The more the merrier.
Warren, you have to start somewhere. Everybody does.
Fair enough.
You also have to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't stop at step 1. If I had
Yeah.
stopped at step 1 of learning how to swing a sword, I'd still be wielding a little dagger, not doing anything.
Well, I'll just go practice over here, and then I kind of like walk away, and you hear me strumming, just kind of going into the distance, you know.
While he's practicing, then Nari's just gonna pull out her journal and read it, write some stuff down.
Okay.
If it gets quiet and we kind of start doing our own thing, I'm probably gonna meditate a little bit. And
Okay.
not that I have any questions, but I'm gonna at least poke Tyrell. I
Oh,
haven't talked to this bitch in a while.
okay.
Oh no, you're giving the DM something to do.
I know, right? It doesn't have to
Oh,
be anything
fuck.
crazy.
Improvise.
I'm
Oh,
trying-
buckle up. Nari's gonna join you in meditating here in a bit.
Trying to think what I want you
I
to
open
roll
my
for
eyes and
this.
you're just sitting across from me in the same position. Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Kidding. I don't do that shit.
I want you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. Okay.
So
I
add your.
might need my character sheet for that.
Yep.
Yeah, you will.
Just had the wrong
Imagine
tablet
having your
open.
character
I just had the
sheet
wrong
for playing this
tablet
game.
open, okay? It's a 7. These new dice suck.
You have to roll the bad numbers out of them.
You got to break them in.
You sit and begin meditating. You go into a normal meditation that you've done numerous times before. And just at that point where you know this is when I can normally reach out, you extend that feeling out to Tyrell, and you are met with just a shock of denial, and you take
No! Why? Hold on.
you take 1 point of psychic damage.
Why? Come on.
You're gonna have to find that answer yourself. I'm not gonna give it to you, but that's what happened so
Damn
far.
girl.
Damn, that's tough.
Damn, okay, so I kind of I literally feel like I got thrown out of my stance or my trance, whatever, and, I got some sweat
We
a
just
little
see you
bit.
fall backwards off the rock.
No, I'm not even on a rock, so, I got, my skin's kind of clammy, and I just kind of, shake awake. I'm like, fuck. Confused. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna take this time away from the city lights to look at the stars.
Ooh, Perry, in a lightless area, so many stars. It's actually kind of hard for you to pick out the constellations that you do know, because there are so many stars that seem to blend and hide all of the all of the locations you know where they should be. You find yourself really having to look and go, oh, I see it. There it is, right there. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm. Unless
I don't have to
unless
do
you want to look
anything.
for
No, that's
something,
it.
yeah, that's okay.
That's what Perry wants. I'm just gonna take some notes.
Anything else?
While they were both doing that, Benari starts her own sort of meditation,
Okay.
kind of listening to the wind around her, to the sound of nature, kind of just trying to focus outside herself.
Okay.
Listen for if anything decides to speak back.
Are you actively trying to get a response, or are you just?
I think she is, but kind of without knowing it. Like she's reaching out, trying to find this voice, but she's kind of just doing it in the only way that she's experienced it so far, which is through nature. So she's just listening for it, seeing if she can find that voice.
I'm gonna let you decide, being that you're in Anaria's headspace. You can give me either a nature or a religion. I am not going to give you the DC for this.
Let's see. Well, they're both the same roll, so.
Oh yeah, they're both INT.
21.
Okay. Which one did you roll?
I rolled for nature.
Nature. I was really hoping for the other one, but that's all right.
Well, I'm aware she doesn't know how to do the other one
No,
yet.
I was gonna say it makes more
right.
sense for nature.
No, you're all right. You're all right. You're all right.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to do the other one yet.
The wind is calm. but you still hear the sounds of leaves ruffle, a twig breaking somewhere off in the distance in the night. Probably some kind of an animal. You're not really sure if you're hearing words on the wind from the village or if you're hearing something else trying to tell you to sleep on the wind.
Okay.
That's what you get.
I think she'll focus on that for a time, continue just listening, and then she'll pack her things away and get ready for bed.
Okay. So Perry's looking up at the stars. Anaria kind of getting in touch with a side that is new. Sylphina getting slapped in the brain. And Warren...
Yeah, she's upset because, I don't know, I feel like she's always
After
used
practicing
to
a
talk
while,
to
I
him
went
a
back.
lot.
Sorry about that.
This is a new thing for Sylphina. I mean, normally this was like in the past, it was always it felt like a welcome thing anytime that you were able to actually connect with Tyrell. There was never any kind of what are you doing feeling. It was always, oh,
Like
well,
like an
hello
old
there,
friend.
Yeah. But
So, yeah,
with
she's very confused.
Yeah, with recent events, things have changed, it appears. And yeah,
Feels a little
Warren
more
is
alone.
Warren's just off practicing by himself. Occasionally everybody hears a bad note carried off by the wind. But that is the night. All of you turn in, unless you want to stop me from progressing.
Works for me.
Okay. All of you turn in for the night. Anaria.
Me.
You drift off to the rhythmic sounds of the wind rushing over not rushing, but blowing over the carriage. Before we do this, let me ask, how many people actually sleep outside?
Nari does.
So does Sylphina.
Okay.
I don't sleep a trance.
You trancing? Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, we only need 4 hours. So, I mean, I probably wouldn't go trancing immediately. So, I'd be up for 4 hours before I tranced for 4 hours.
So probably keeping watch.
So you
I
would
mean, yeah, take
you would
first
keep
watch.
watch first? Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody else is sleeping while Perry is awake.
Mm-hmm.
Perry, give me a perception check.
I can do that. I'm pretty perceptive. Not the best roll, but 16.
Okay, 16. All right, thank you. So you're sleeping outside. You drift off to the rhythmic sounds of nature, trees rustling in the wind, leaves falling, being broken by an animal running over them. And then there's a faint drip, as if maybe it's going to start raining. And then another drip. And you open your eyes expecting to see stars, the carriage, but instead you see walls of stone and a ceiling of mossy dirt. Drip, drip, Twisted roots and branches create a natural fireplace where the endings of a fire give off a very dim glow. You catch the shift off out the corner of your eye of a figure sitting in the dark. Many have visited me, but none have been so persistent to return as you have been. There's a moment where you can feel that this person looks at you but isn't looking at you. You feel them actually look in you. It's a weird sensation. And they say, the voice is your mother's voice. Tell me, child, why do you seek me so persistently?
I want to know who you are. I know you have some sort of connection to my mother. And you've spoken to me a handful of times, and I chalk it up to curiosity.
I've spoken to many people. I have connections to many people. I do not know your mother, especially.
She's spoken of you, I think, and I'll say the name that she spoke in Celestial.
That you and the risk of plagiarizing Star Wars.
Wait, what?
Never heard of it.
What happened?
She's didn't expect you to say her name, but yeah, that's she replies with, I have not heard that name in a very long time.
That's unfortunately all I know about it, is that it's a name. We don't know who it belongs to. We don't know what it means. And if possible, I would like to figure out at least one of those things. I want to know who you are. And perhaps why you reached out to me in the first place.
I am this person that you speak of. I am Melora. I reach out to many who are in need of guidance and aren't aware of it. You and your lot were in trouble. I had the ability to help.
It feels as though we, my friends and I, have been shoved into the middle of something we're vastly unprepared to deal with. Something we don't understand the motivations of the majority of the people around us. We don't. It's like you said. We need guidance. I don't think that's ending anytime soon.
I have already given you guidance. It sounds to me that you are living life. The baker does not know what the armorer plans to do.
No, but it feels like I've been told to bake a cake without any of the tools necessary to make one. It's like I've been told to forge a piece of iron into a great sword without the hammer, without the forge.
And you seek me out because you think that I am these tools?
You've offered guidance before, and I would hope you would offer it again, but at the same time, I'm searching for better tools to help us accomplish what we need to, even though I don't know what it is we mean to accomplish.
She looks into you again.
I look back at her. I make contact. I hold it.
You seek to form a bond. Is interesting.
We've lost a lot around us. People close, people not close, people we didn't even know. And we were wholly powerless to prevent it. I do not want to be powerless any longer. What I can do with my body is so limited. I need more.
This is not something that I have ever done. Because this is not a simple take. You will need to give. We will be tied. Do you understand?
What do I need to give?
The only way to form a pact like this is with your soul. I do not want your soul, but that is the only way to form it.
If it'll allow me to protect the people I care about, that I love, and to further help protect this world we live in, and I'll give what I need to. But this is about more than just myself.
She raises a hand, and you feel something tug in your chest. And it's not just like a tug, like you feel the tug and then you feel something leaving. And you look down and it's a glowing strand of white. Looks like a white light almost. About the size of a thread.
Thread.
And it leaves you still connected to you, but it just continues going. And you look up and you see one such strand leaving her chest as well. And the strands meet and tangle, loop, and tie around each other. And you feel their expectation of you. They will provide gifts that your spirit and body can handle. You will provide energy, ether, arcana, a window, a way out. The strands form a knot, loose, but ready to be tightened. But they're waiting on you in your decision. And it's only a decision that you can make. Do you truly want this? Or should you forget about it?
In this moment, she's thinking about her family, her mother and her father, and the secrets that she does and doesn't know about them. She's thinking about her friend Theo, the path he's walking on now, which is, for all intents and purposes now, path by himself. Now that his father has been taken from him, she thinks of almost losing her own, and also of losing her newer recent friend. And she's tired of losing people. So she reaches out for that thread, and she pulls that knot tight.
The knot tightens. The once dim fire roars to life. And you awaken. Your chest burns. It's not painful, but it's ever present.
Yeah.
And the sound of nature ceases for a second. And Perry, with that perception roll, you clock this. You don't clock Anaria shooting awake. You clock the just sound, and then nothing for a second. And then everything's back. And Anaria echoing away somewhere in the distance is a drip in a bucket.
What the hell was that?
Oh, what time is it?
It's a good question.
I guess it would still be early morning or early late
sun
evening.
Sun hasn't even started. The sky is still dark.
Yeah. So I'd be towards the end of my shift.
Oh, okay. She'll get up. I suppose we should switch out on watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice that everything went quiet there for a second?
I did. Has Perry like looked at Anaria yet? Like made contact towards her?
Yeah. I mean, I would say once you walk up to me, like I would turn around and I'm not gonna just sit there with my back turned to you.
You would notice, in the firelight, you would notice the front portions of her hair, kind of right in the front above her forehead, where her hair parts, is no longer her natural redhead hair. It's now a lot lighter shade, almost like a peach. Almost like it's been somewhat bleached, but it's not artificial, so to say. There's been a change.
You look different. Must have got some
Really?
good sleep.
I guess so. Well, I suppose if you need to take your rest, I'll cover you for the rest of watch.
I could transfer a little bit.
All right.
Just sit down and start trancing.
All right.
Okay.
Anaria takes next watch. This time, you don't have to fight to remember what just happened.
Mhm.
It's clear in your mind.
For some of her watch, She'll kind of journal down what she just experienced into her journal, and then the rest of the time she'll be keeping watch on everything around.
Do you put her name down?
Would that matter? Because she's already written it down before.
When?
Right after she first heard it.
I didn't know you actually wrote that down.
Oh, I did. I mean, she would have written it in common. She didn't write it in if there's a written form of Celestial.
Trying to write her actual name doesn't work.
Yeah, she would have. At the time she heard it, she would have written it the closest approximation that she could figure out.
Okay, and so you have to do the same thing here.
Yeah.
And to anybody who actually like reads it, it just looks like gibberish.
Okay.
But to you, you can read. You read the name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check. With disadvantage because you are.
I am journaling.
Well, yeah, you're not really keeping an eye out. You're distracted.
Yeah. You said with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. The night progresses. The sky begins to lighten. Signs of morning approaching. Do you take the full shift?
I think because we would have had about 4 hours left, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you
I
have
think
about
she'll
4
take-
hours now. Before actual morning.
Yeah,
morning.
well,
Be up
from-
early if you want.
From when she took over for Perry to
Mhm.
when what would have been 8 hours, about how much time is it?
So Perry was on watch for 4 hours. You've been on
Okay,
watch
so we
for
have
4
another
hours.
4.
Yeah.
She'll take 2 of those hours, and then I think after about 2 hours, she'll go over and wake up Sylphina, see
Okay.
if she can take watch.
All
Okay.
right.
I gotta
Yeah, you do that.
just shake my arm as it's hanging off the top of the.
Sylphina. She just tugs on your fingers a little bit. Sylphina, wake up.
I'm up.
Hey, can you take the rest of the watch?
Yeah. That's fine. I got it.
All right.
She's
Thanks.
like looking around, like sleepy eyes. Like,
She's like, hey, snaps in front of your eyes.
I'm up. I'm awake. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Get some rest.
I'm gonna go lay down. And she'll lay down.
I'm up and awake now. I've had a good chunk of sleep.
As you begin kind of walking around the camp, kind of getting stretched and loose and everything, you hear all of a sudden the sounds of Warren's loot. And a squirrel takes off.
What? Like-
Anaria didn't notice the squirrel that was on the loot.
Acceptable losses.
Does it wake anyone up? Like, how close is the
it
loot
would-
to everyone
it-
else?
Would be close to
Warren-
me.
Yeah, it would wake Warren up.
It just oh
Yeah. It is a lot more because it plucks and then it freaks out
Yeah.
because it plucks and then it plucks more and then gone.
What the?
oh. Hey, what's up? What was that? Did someone
Wait, do
touch
we
my
have?
loot?
I'm like, do I shoot the squirrel?
The squirrel's
Somebody
gone.
touched my yeah.
Squirrel's
What,
gone.
what
I
ha-
can shoot like 600 feet. I forgot, huh?
somebody touched my loot or what's
I can see like 90. Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna leave it. Are you like shooting awake? Are you like? Oh, sorry, I missed it.
yeah, I'm awake. Yeah, that's why I asked. Did someone touch my loot?
Just some little critters.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. You can go back to bed.
Okay, I'll catch next watch because I'm pretty much it's hard to go back to
Next,
sleep.
no, there
once
is no next watch.
Oh, okay. What time is it?
We've got like 2 hours left to go.
Oh, okay. I'll go back to sleep.
Yeah,
then
don't
and
worry
fall
about
back
it.
to
Just
sleep.
go back to bed.
Just fall back to sleep.
Fine, fucking move.
At least your head hits the pillow again.
All right, Sophina, give me a perception check.
Okay. There's 7 plus 5.
Okay. The sun rises. You keep a vigilant watch, occasionally eyeing Warren's loot to make sure no critters jump back on it or anything. The rest of the night turns into morning with nothing exciting happening, and the sun fully rises, and it is the start of the next morning.
I would hope the sun starts waking everyone up.
Oh yeah, I wake up immediately.
Sophina doesn't want to be in charge of that.
Morning,
Morning time.
everybody. Are we ready to go?
I mean,
Go
we
for
have to
some
pack up
breakfast.
first, but
Yeah,
Ready?
let's clean up camp. We can
Ready?
make
wait, I was
we
gonna
can
say,
make off food on as we move.
I was thinking about it as everyone was kind of getting up, and I was looking out for more creatures. I was like, is there any other little animals I can like shoot for breakfast?
Give me a survival check.
Survival check. Okay.
Yep.
18.
Are you actively are you just looking around the campsite, or are you going out to find something?
I'm probably on top of the thing looking around.
So from the top of the carriage, you can spot a couple of squirrels skittering across, looking for things in the morning. Birds, lots of seagulls.
Ew.
But that's about it.
Are there other kinds of birds or just seagulls?
What'd you roll again?
18.
18? Just
Yeah,
smaller birds.
16 plus 2.
Just smaller birds. Stuff like, cardinals, mockingbirds, that kind of size.
I'll shoot one of those.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. I gotta put my thing on the right tab. Dude. What is that, 12? Or the 4 plus 8?
You take a shot at a nice red cardinal. Kind of hard to miss, doesn't blend in or anything.
Yes.
But something just, I don't know, doesn't feel right or anything, because the arrow doesn't hit. The arrow hits like right at the feet and it flitters away.
I'm just gonna play it off, lick my finger like I'm feeling for wind.
Did you get something?
No.
Nice.
It's a little windy.
Is it a little windy?
There's a breeze.
Yeah.
But a
yeah,
nice
it is.
breeze.
It's a comfortable
It's
breeze.
just a little stronger than I thought it was.
All right, we're about all packed up.
We can get something on the road.
You guys have
Yeah,
rations.
we can
and
make food
everything
as we
inside the
travel.
carriage
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
if we saw something, take the
Uh,
opportunity, but
All right, you guys pack up. Cole starts the engine back up. Someone who's next? Roll me a d20.
Who's next on the list?
for perception,
No,
I think I said I'd do it next.
Yeah, just a
no,
flat
yeah.
d20 roll.
Yeah, I think I
that one?
said I'd do it next. So 11.
An 11.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty.
this is the perfect time to roll an 11.
Need you to give me a d8 roll.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like that.
I do. Where's my food?
I got my 1 HP back.
Okay. 4.
4. Oh, this is perfect. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All that.
Wow.
The day progresses. Cloudy. Nothing too serious or anything. And you get about, would it be here? No, you actually get about, you get here. You get to the crossroads.
Oh boy.
You
Did you
get to
do
the
the
crossroads. It's a little past the afternoon by now. And as you approach the crossroads, you see a man and a woman standing next to a wagon, arguing. You can't. Well, actually, I'm not going to say you can and can't hear anything. Who is? Would there be anybody on top of the carriage, or would you all be inside?
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
the
still
ranger.
up there.
I think Inari is up there too.
Okay. So as you guys approach this crossroads, yeah, you hear the sounds of a man and a woman arguing. You
Can I
see
visibly
them
see what's wrong with the wagon? Or
Give me a perception check.
fucking hell. What is that? 13?
Until you get a bit closer, it looks like the wagon's cocked. It doesn't sit properly. You're not exactly
Okay.
sure. You couldn't pinpoint exactly why, but
Yeah.
yeah. And you can't really make out any of the words that they're saying, but they are yelling at each other like at the top of their lungs. Cole pulls the carriage to the crossroad and then stops, turns the engine off, and looks up. I can keep going. I'm gonna have to recharge soon anyways. Would you like me to go buy them or what?
Oh, what do you think?
I don't think it. I mean, obviously, I don't really particularly like strangers, but it doesn't hurt
They
to
might
ask them
need
where they're
help.
headed.
Now that you guys are closer, you can hear and make out what they're saying. You guys are close enough that like Perry and Warren inside the carriage can hear what is being yelled at.
They're loud.
The woman,
walk outside.
the woman is yelling, "It's all your fault! It's your fault! You didn't see the rock! You didn't see the rock!" And the man goes, "What rock? Which rock? There's plenty of rocks out there. There's a rock there. There's a rock there." And you scream at every, "There's a rock! Which fucking rock?" That's what they're yelling about.
I poke my head out and I'm like, okay, wow, rocks.
I guess they broke like a wheel or something.
It would appear
I
so.
guess we could hop out and help fix.
Yeah, see if I can help.
Yeah.
Let's
I'll jump
see
out.
the. We should just pull over and recharge now then, and
Fix
I'll.
it or give them a ride. I mean,
Just stop the carriage for a minute. We're gonna see if we can help them.
Yeah.
All right, stop in the
charge it while we
carriage.
do this.
Yeah,
Hey.
charge it, please.
He puts it in. He stops it and just puts his head down. Okay.
Thank you.
Does he look like he disapproves of this? What was that voice?
He
son?
doesn't give a shit.
He's a driver.
Okay.
He's a driver. He's here to do his job.
So yeah, I start walking up to the happy couple.
I'll stay up here, but I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
walk
start-
over and.
So, excuse me.
And they
Excuse-
both look at you. What? In unison.
Are you having troubles with your wagon? We can help fix it.
Go mind your fucking business. Go away.
Do you not want help
We
with
might
your wagon?
Yeah, we might be able to help.
They can
We can
help
help
us.
fix
We
it.
don't need any help. No, we don't need help. Go. No, we're good. You just no. There's a rock. There's
All right, everyone, get back
I'll
on.
change this. I got this.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like while they're arguing, I'm just gonna be like, I kind of gesture to Warren, just like, hey, you kind of talk to them and let me get over there because I can just cast mending on the fucking carriage.
Okay. I mean, we can really help you speed this along. Is kind of what.
While he does this, I kind of do like a little, slow walk. Like, okay,
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Nothing I can do to like really convince you guys. I mean, I'm like.
Oh
We just wanna
man,
help
that's
you.
a good stealth check. Holy shit, 20, not natural 20.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
okay.
Good roll.
Yeah.
No, we don't need any help. Look, we don't need any. I don't know where you all came from. Anyways, you have your
We
own.
just have to be passing by. I mean, I'm just seeing what we can do. I got.
Go away. Just don't mind. Well, if they say that they can help, then let them help. No, I don't need any help. I'm good. I have this.
It was
You
just really
might
help. I mean, it
be.
seems like you guys are causing
It's
kind of a
not-
commotion. We heard you from
It's
all the
not-
way inside our
hey,
wagon.
listen here, Shorty. I don't need any help.
Whoa,
I-
hey, we're gonna go on
Okay.
that
Whoa,
side
hey.
here. I mean,
I didn't invite you guys over. I told you to leave. You're walking up on me. I need you to not, okay?
Can I see
Oh.
what's wrong with the wagon now that I'm getting close to it?
The wheel is broken.
I cast mending on the wheel.
Okay.
Listen, we're just fellow travelers, just like
Just cast
you.
it back away.
We're
and
just
we'll be out
looking
of
to
the way.
help.
Are you
People-
are you still on the carriage, Inari? Are you yelling this?
Oh no, I got
over
off and
them, or-
I got off and walked up with him.
yeah, all three of
Oh.
us were talking to them.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
okay.
Harry stealth away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just
Okay.
carrying the conversation so that they're distracted.
I am
We're just
watching.
we're just trying to help out someone we see in need. We're not
Watching-
trying anything shady.
Look,
I put my hands up. I'm like, hey,
if I said I don't need help, then I don't need help. You are not helping. If you want to help, just go. Just go.
After I
And-
cast mending,
As-
I start walking back, and I'm
Yeah,
just like,
his parry
guys,
cast mending at this
yeah,
point.
hey, they don't want any help. They don't want any help. Let's just
Okay.
leave.
I'm just gonna kinda
I think they can get it taken care of.
Get your guys' attention. Be like, it's okay. We can head out now.
The wheel is mended.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to convey that without saying it, because I can see what's going on.
Do you guys tell
Yeah,
me
yeah,
the
yeah.
wheel is mended?
Nope, I
No.
don't say
Okay.
anything. I'm like, I
No, nobody says anything.
all right, well, have a great rest of your day. Sorry for
Yes.
interrupting. It
Yes.
seems
Good,
like
good
okay.
luck
You-
with everything.
The guy
Sorry,
goes, yes,
sorry.
you too. Yeah, thanks. Just
Okay.
thanks.
Okay.
And
Y'all
as
have
for
a
We're
you,
great.
Yeah, no
quit
problem.
pointing out every rock on the road. I'm going to point out every rock on the road because every time we break down, no, I don't need any help. You know what? When we get back, I'm going to live with my mother.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
I'm going to my mother's house.
And
Well, guys, I think that went great.
And now we just sit here at a distance watching them while
Yeah,
our thing
right.
recharge.
We're listening. As,
you're gonna okay. So you're gonna.
no, we're listening as we're driving away. We're not staying.
We're
Well,
not
we have to
staying.
charge the wow. We have
He
to
said it
charge.
needed to recharge.
No,
He
we-
said he was gonna have to recharge at soon. Just
Yeah,
not,
let's
he didn't have
just
to
let's
be
just
here.
go. Let's just go down like a mile down the road. Let's just go ahead. And
All right,
continue
all right.
a little bit, and then we'll stop and charge.
I was like, sitting here does not.
I can do
that.
Yeah.
I can do that. He pulled, and you start creeping forward and getting up to speed. And as you do, the man looks back, and I rolled to see if he would notice that the wheel is fixed. You see him start removing the mended wheel,
Oh,
Are you
God.
fucking kidding me?
Oh,
and you drive by.
The wheel is fixed.
Open your eyes.
I do that thing because I'm back on top of the wagon. We're just as we go by, I just stared at him the whole time, turning my head, watching.
And,
Oh, I've been watching silently glaring this whole time. Like,
and you get to hear before Cole powers everything down. Time to recharge. And he nods his head. And it's at this point where you begin to wonder: is it the engine that he's recharging, or is it himself that he's recharging?
What is
Yeah,
going
I'm-
on with
I'm-
this?
I'm starting
Yeah,
to think that this thing is horribly inefficient.
that was like, we did not get that
I'm like, why
far.
didn't we just get horses? I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus. What is this thing?
I can walk faster. Fuck.
Can we
thing
charge
is-
it with spell slots? What
The
is
big
going
thing
on?
the big thing is this carriage can carry a ton of supplies, like one
We
ton,
don't have a
of
ton of supplies.
You do.
Oh.
Shazara got prepped
Oh,
the carriage.
Jesus,
You have food. You have sleeping. The
What
carriage
is-
is packed.
Did she feel that bad? Damn.
Cole, what is charging? What is this charging you keep speaking of?
It's the arcane engine.
And is there any way to charge it faster? Can we charge it?
I don't know. I just drive it.
Oh my god. I want to look at the arcane engine. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm gonna go look at it.
I'm gonna go look at it with him.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy
Open the
shit.
hood. Open the hood.
D-
The hood. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Where-
It's a British wagon. The ass opens up instead.
Open the boot. Open the boot.
give me an investigation check.
Oh no, not investigation.
Give me investigation or arcana.
Oh, I could do Arcana. That's 18 because investigation would have been 15.
18.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take Arcana.
With an 18, you stare at this and you know this is some really intricate and powerful magic going on in here. You can't for the life of you begin to understand what the fuck is
I
this
walk
thing
around
even
it.
made of.
And I'd like do that thing where I'm rubbing my chin. I'm like, yes, okay,
What are you seeing?
Okay.
I'm staring at it, like looking at it too.
I see this thing.
You do see with that roll, you do see like underneath it, there are 6 glyphs, and each glyph, it looks like magical glyph warding of like air spells, but there's like additional stuff written into it that makes no sense to you whatsoever.
Benaria, aren't you proficient in glyphs?
I mean, I know how to do like giant runes. This is more traditional arcane glyphs. It's not quite my expertise. I can give it a shot though. I mean, can I look at them, see if I can decipher anything?
I don't want to act like I know what I'm talking about because this thing is confusing me. And if I try to charge it and we break it, then it's just going to be even worse.
You can give me an arcana or an investigation. An arcana.
Can
I do that thing where I just like grab at parts of the engine and like kind of shake them.
whoa,
You know,
careful.
You don't really
Can-
know what you're looking
I'm
at. You
gonna
just, like, you grab a
go-
hose and go, yeah. That seems about right.
I'm gonna go for an arcana check and see if I can
Can I get
feel if
that?
there's any like latent magic in this thing. Like see if it's radiating energy of any sort. See if it's like actually charged or not.
Okay.
You know what? I have a 3, so I probably don't.
Oh man, we're all
This-
confused.
This thing is magical AF.
Lousy lump of magical metal, useless.
I'm like, I touch a part of it and it zaps me. I was like, oh, I think that has electricity on it, and I just zap it, it zaps me again.
Yeah.
I actually did that
Yes.
at work, where I
It's-
touched something and I was like, does that have power on it? And then I touched it again. I was like, yeah, it does.
It electrocutes you a little bit. Like, yeah, I think it has power.
I was like, oh, that felt like it had power.
Like a resisting
that
shock.
does.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
Harry, don't touch the exposed copper.
I don't know. This is confusing. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to wait for this thing to quote. I just do air quotes. Charge.
Yeah, I think we should keep an eye on our driver here a little bit better.
Honestly,
If-
I don't
if-
think this thing charges. I think he's just
Is he
sleeping.
actively like? Is he actively napping in the front?
No, he's actually curious. He's watching you guys to see if you figure this out.
If
there-
I
is
walk
there, like,
back up,
I was gonna say if I walk back to the front, like where he drives the thing, can I see like a gauge up
Yeah,
there or
that's what I was
anything
gonna
that would
ask.
give
Is
us a
there like a
battery
gauge, like a fuel gauge or some shit? Like a power gauge?
Yeah.
You
How does
walk,
he know it needs to be charged?
you walk up and you look, and there are a lot of gears, levers, and yeah, it looks like there are quite a few gauges up here.
I like tap on the gauges, you know? Ding, 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 ding.
If you tap on it, it'll fill up.
Yeah, right? Do any of them say power?
Nope.
Or
Anything with like an E and an F on
an
it.
F on it? Yeah!
Nope. You guys, there's one gauge where you see it's a faint blue. It's about 3 inches long, and at
If that's
one
3
end,
inches, my wife is very happy.
and at whatever, and I'm a guy, 3 inches.
3 inches.
Hey, you do the best with what you got.
At
It's
one
a long estimate.
Jeez.
at one end, there's like a faint blue light, and it just there's like it glows and fades, and
Is it moving at all as it's charging?
no, are you gonna actively stare at it?
Yes.
I'll give it a
What
good
else
10
am I
minutes.
doing?
All right. All of you actively, and Cole is sitting up there, kind of looking back at you guys, looking at the gauge, and
Just looking at anything, seeing if any of
Don't mind us, we're just learning.
and you can't tell. You think it's gotten longer in the past 10 minutes, but that might just be a trick of the eye.
It's like the damn Windows downloading bar. You're like, is it going?
Back
Back
in the day when
yeah.
back in the day when you're on your second disc of a game installing.
Gosh.
Does this come with an owner's manual there, Cole?
Wahoo!
An owner's manual? An instruction booklet?
No.
I hate it here.
What do you want to know?
All right. I've lost interest.
Yeah. Like, I'm bored.
He looks at you.
So bored.
Why are you guys looking at the gauge, anyways?
We are trying to learn.
I want to know how this thing works and see if we can speed it up.
Oh. Well, this is the go lever. And you just raise this up, and it speeds up.
Yeah,
When
but
you
so
wanna
how
stop,
do you know it needs to be charged?
Oh, that's this gauge right here. And he points at the one with the pale blue light flickering.
Okay.
It's blue, and it's on that end. If it fully reaches that end, then engine doesn't charge. Engine bad.
Oh.
So you stop and give it time, and that bar will raise up and turn green.
Harry gains 1 intelligence. No. Yeah, I knew I should have went to, mechanics class. God dang it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you did skip a lot of your classes back in,
Back
when
in
we were
university.
cadets or
I was
whatever.
high on
When we were
cocaine,
cadets or
Bobs.
whatever they were called.
I was hanging out with Picker. He told me it would be fun.
This would have been an
Pure
artificer.
listen
This
to
would have been an
Picker.
artificer class.
Yeah, right. I was like,
You know,
I didn't think I needed it. I'm
you know-
too much druid.
I don't think you have ever introduced the rest of us to this pickup friend of yours.
Stabbins met him.
Well, Stabbins ain't here, is he?
And he's never
He-
coming back.
He's right here, and I point to my heart.
Aww.
Damn, you're right.
Wow.
You're right. You're right.
I don't know if I should give inspiration or take it for that.
You're right.
It was
You're
very
right.
corny, but it was very nice.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a gift moment.
She just pats him on the shoulder like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, take inspiration for that.
Yes, I will.
That was a good RP moment. Go for it.
All right, so yeah, I guess we'll just kill time, and I guess if we're charging, can we take a bathroom break?
Yeah, we sure can. We can
Yeah,
take a break.
I think
Actual
you.
bathroom break?
I think you have time to go find the little boy's bush.
Yeah. I need to take a tinkle.
Yeah, let's take 10 minutes, everybody. Grab a snack,
Alright.
drink, take a piss. Everybody on
Okay.
stream, we will be back.
For like 2 minutes.
And
Yeah,
we're
I
back.
definitely because I definitely because I'm recording. I had to record a YouTube intro.
Oh, he deafened.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah,
Definitely the time to do it.
He's doing it in between. Okay, gotta give him props.
I didn't do it during the thing.
Gotta
Alright, guys.
respect the hustle.
You every day, man.
Where we like? Oh, so yeah, you guys are recharging the engine. You had a weird random encounter with a man and a woman, and fixed their wheel without letting them know. It didn't
And
want
he
to
He
move
just
the
took it
wheel.
off. I bet he took it
Um,
off, went to go replace it, and then put the same one on without even realizing.
Well, you guys have a bit of downtime.
Yep.
Before the arcane engine is recharged. So, what are you all gonna
How
do?
far away are we from what's his face? Where are we going?
Kilnsworth?
God, I gotta write this shit down.
Kilnsworth. Kilns. Like
I
Well.
almost said
like a kiln.
Kettlesburg.
I need
And
to
then
start
Worth.
writing down Worth. Just Jesus.
But you guys are actually moving pretty quick. I'd say another 2 days. About 2 days
Oh,
away.
shit.
What were the name of those mountains?
The Ice Claw Mountains. Actually, you want to see them? Ice Claw Mountains.
Yeah.
They're the
Yeah,
Ice
Perry,
Claw
just
Mountains.
open up your 3D interactive map.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how far away are we from Kilnsworth?
You are about 2 or 3 days, depending on your dice rolls.
So far.
Yeah, Kilnsworth is here,
Okay.
and you are here.
And do we know, like, we have a map where all these towns and stuff are? So we
Yes,
know, like, where we're
coming
going?
from because the scouts have mapped all of this out.
Yeah.
You would actually know, like, you're
So
coming.
these are, like, trade routes and stuff.
Yeah, you're coming up to. This is basically like a scouting outpost. So this is where they would, because the scouts are on horses. They make it further faster, and this is where they would normally stop first, kind of regroup, let the night go, and then they could, if they're going further west, the furthest west outpost is here. That's why there's nothing here, because nobody's really kind of been up this far or that far out in Florin.
We
Perry-
can definitely take horses next time.
Perry's hometown is here in these woods, next to Remorse. Warren
Remorse?
is Remorse is that mountain over there.
Yeah.
Warren is here in a swamp off the coast, next to Ice Claw Mountains. And
Coastal swamp.
let me see, Anaria's from Aurora. Yeah, that's it. And then this is just a big fishing town that lives off the sand and stuff like that. But yeah,
It's a desert village.
no, it's
Beach
just
village.
sand. It's a beach village. Yeah,
It's a sand
A
desert.
coastal.
I was thinking
Coastal.
of Minecraft.
Coastal.
it's a beach
No,
village.
it's coastal.
Is it called
I
Sandestin?
was just thinking about Minecraft. I'm sorry.
It is not called Sandestin. I don't know. I haven't named it, so
Sand desert.
Might as well, right?
I guess
Call
it
it
could
Sandestin.
be. And oh my god. Anyways, so
You're
where you
welcome.
are
You can use that.
where you are now. Where you are now, the road is
Take your
it's-
inspiration away.
very close. The road is not that wide. It's wide enough that you can fit, like your carriage can fit on the road and still have another decent sized carriage move by if need be. But the sides of the roads are dominated with trees, woods, forests, that kind of thing. So there's really no like hiding off or getting off the road at this point.
There's no shoulder.
Correct.
I guess we're just sitting here and waiting for it to recharge.
Yeah, and this is all like it's dirt road, so it's bumpy, it's grooved in. You see, it can get muddy, shit like that.
All right. Well, fuck. I mean, don't really have nothing to do here. Guess just break into some rations and eat up.
All right.
Delphina, it's been a bit since we did any sort of training together. How do you feel about having to go a round or two? Stay limber, stay on our feet.
I would love to. Gotta keep flexible. Let me do some stretches.
Of course.
She hops off the top and starts stretching.
Sophina is training with Anaria to raise strength, and Anaria is training with Sophina to raise dex.
Dex.
It's been a bit since you guys have done
It
that.
has been a bit. I mean, I think for a while we would have had like especially during that month of downtime we would have had like a morning routine. But since we've actually been doing stuff, we obviously haven't had that.
Yeah.
So.
I have the total that you need. Oh, that is. I have been actually keeping track. It's right there.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Sophina, I need you to give me a flat D20 roll.
Flat D20.
And
Do I use this
Anaria,
new dice?
you do the same. Give me a flat D20.
14.
17.
Which makes sense. I'd probably struggle a little more.
And Anaria got a 17. Alright. Okay.
We definitely just took each other's weapons, traded, and are just going at it.
I have another note here of Perry. You wanted to raise your intellect. I don't remember how you were doing that.
Drugs.
Jeez.
Hard drugs.
Perry. Ooh, cool mini.
I was muted. I'm sitting here talking and laughing. You said drugs, and I was like, wow. Yeah, I can't. I think while I was in Aurora, I had access to the library.
I think that's what was going on.
But I don't have access to that anymore.
I mean,
you could read some of Warren's juggling
I was
books.
gonna say, aside from Warren,
God.
did anybody bring books?
I mean,
I would have definitely brought books from because I had books in my little barracks room. I'd have brought some stuff, especially if we can hold this much crap in this carriage.
I have my journal, but other than that, I mean, I don't think she made time to grab any of her research books.
I definitely would have grabbed anything that has to do with the dagger still, because I'm, still be researching that.
I mean, I have the schematics for him if you want to read those.
Yeah.
Well, Perry, you would actually still hold the original records from when you guys found the existence or the Arcana dagger, the record by Runewald.
Right.
And
I have the schematics for him.
Anaria's schematics for the actual dagger and the Wellspring Piercer that the Taker's off-brand, basically.
Yeah.
So I would say that you could use both of those schematics and the research notes to kind of get a more better understanding of how Gage figured things out, and that could boost your intelligence a little bit. So give me a flat D20 roll.
Okay. 13.
13. All right.
Is Warren just sitting here plucking away on his instrument?
Yep.
Warren, go ahead and give me a flat D20 roll.
Flat D20, all right.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Nice.
I'm performing away.
Whoa.
We're all sitting here doing our thing, and then just in the middle of it, we turn over. He's doing like Devil Came Down to Georgia shit.
Um,
Damn, he learned quick.
Warren, with that nat 20, you are now proficient with the loot. Doesn't matter what your performance check would be, whatever music you play on the lute is going to sound good.
You no longer have poor performance.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
That does not mean that you will instantly,
Learn songs or whatever.
distract people or something like that. It just means that.
Oh.
Yeah, it just means that
The song is good when you hear it.
When you want to play, you know how to play it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And it's finally tuned. Took you days, but you finally got it tuned.
Damn, Warren's a fast learner.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting it down. As you said,
Actually,
you told me to keep practicing.
Extremely fast for this, but I mean, he did take
should have been a
part, so it helped.
You could say we inspired him to keep going.
I listened to Anaria's words, and I just didn't stop.
Hell yeah. Just give you a big, shit-eating grin with a thumbs up.
We're all covered in dirt from
It
Awesome.
takes
Dirt-eating grin, yeah.
Yeah.
It's early evening when Cole looks up, ready to go when you are.
All right. Is everyone done with whatever they're doing?
Is it just me, or is our travel schedule really the wrong time of day?
I've been trying not to think about that.
All right, let's go.
Just enjoy the fact that we're outside of the city.
I mean, you guys can remember when you came down as cadets. Not Anaria, but the rest of you rode in the APT carriage where you were already in Aurora. You guys rode in the APT carriage, and you do recall there were a lot of stops.
So this isn't our first rodeo.
Not in this carriage, no.
That's what I said. Just enjoy the fact that we're outside the city right now. The sky's nice.
Taking horses.
So it is early evening. There's still light, so he can go. He can go as far as he can if you guys want him to.
Sure.
I mean, of course, yes.
All right. Someone give me a D20 roll.
It's my turn.
Okay.
It's a 9.
I was like, your rolls are
A
notoriously
9.
bad, though.
You're gonna give me a D8, and he's gonna get about here before.
2.
Oh,
progress. God damn
That's it, y'all. We're fucked.
I knew it. As soon as Perry said he was going to roll, and I was like, oh, we're not going very
I
far.
want something to happen.
It's a dragon.
What'd you roll on your D8?
2.
2?
Ghost herbivore.
Two bears.
Anybody else?
No laughing. No laughing.
You guys get about to here, and the engine all of a sudden stops.
Oh,
No.
my God.
Does it make noises?
What is
or
it now?
No noise, no nothing, just stops. It stops
Is it
so
out of
abruptly.
battery again?
Like
Cole?
the carriage. Oh, you guys are you guys usually ride on. You guys are usually riding on top. So the moment it stops, you see Cole reaching over and moving a lever
What?
and flipping and.
That's not a good sign.
Why do we stop?
Perry, I told you not to touch it.
I didn't tell you I'm sitting in the back.
I don't
What's the deal with this carriage?
know.
God damn What's the deal with this?
Are you only having one job? You're not very great at your one job.
Holy shit, that's a vicious mockery if I ever heard it.
Ow.
So one-dimensional and bad at it.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
So he
That's
looks
enough.
back. I mean, if you think you can do better, I'll go ahead and just get on off here.
Warren.
I believe
No,
you-
no,
Warren.
No,
Wait,
wait,
come
wait.
on.
Don't let the goblin do that.
It was a joke.
Look, I'm just a driver. You all are the keepers.
That's
and-
correct.
And that's about par for
Sorry.
the course for all the keepers that I've met. So.
Wow,
wow.
way to
Yeah.
reinforce stereotypes, Warren. You're
Yeah.
not helping.
Good job,
I'm sorry.
Warren.
My apologies. That was out of line.
No,
Would you like
what
me
I
to
said was out of
continue
line.
driving?
That's
No, yeah, he was good. Yeah, Warren's out of line.
yeah. What I
You're
said
right.
was out of line. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't take it too personally. It was a joke.
He's being a real goblin about it.
I hate you.
I don't know what happened. This has never happened.
Hmm.
Well,
Do you
let's check
think
it out.
you could take a look in the back? Do you know anything about that? I know they were looking at it, but
How far away are we from the scout camp?
You are far enough that in the nighttime it would be kind of treacherous.
I'm like, that's like 3 or 4 miles, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't see any lights. So this isn't a straight road. This is a hilly up and down kind of thing.
Right.
So, I need Perry rolled this. So first off,
no.
Perry, I need you to give me perception.
I can do that. Maybe I can't. 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
You kind of come out of the carriage, and there's this kind of weird feeling that kind of runs over your skin, but you're not sure what that was.
That's weird.
What?
Did anybody else feel a chill?
Oh no.
Is the breeze strong right now? Lick my finger. Stick it out.
Yeah, is there a good breeze going on?
No, it's actually quite still.
No, the air is quite
Are there
gentle right now.
goosebumps over our skin for no reason?
It wasn't your skin; it was him that he noticed.
No, I know, but like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying that we don't know about. It's fine.
Yeah, it was
Perry,
just-
are you getting sick?
I don't know.
It wasn't like
I
a-
just felt a
it-
chill.
It wasn't a chill. It was like a
Eerie feeling.
goosebumpy, eerie kind of like
Something just feels off.
And as he says that, he
Take a
brings
look around.
he can bring your awareness out. All of you can roll perception if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like turning around, getting a look at what's around us immediately.
Yeah, I'm still on top, so like, I feel like
Does
Hey,
anybody get 15 or more?
Yes,
I
I
do.
do.
Okay. Anybody who got a 15 or higher notices this static charge feel that's in the air and a low
EMP.
and a low thrumming. Kind of a very low bassy thrum that
You guys hear that?
is-
Yeah,
Are there
What?
clouds
Hear what?
forming?
it's like a like I don't know. It's you don't hear that at all?
No.
No, I do not.
Can I explain?
Yeah, it just where's like can I like kind of figure out where it's coming from or
The air feels charged.
Warren, you know what? Yeah, I'll give this to you because you have a level in Bard. I'm going to give this to you.
okay.
You set your loot on the ground, and when you do your loot,
It points north.
well, no, it doesn't point north. Jesus, do you have inspiration? Because I want to take it from you now. But no, that low thrum comes through your loot, and you kind of hear that. It
You hear it in, like, the
allows
hollowness of it?
It allows everybody else to hear it.
Like you can hear it like through my that was
Yeah.
in my loot.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You're welcome. Hey, I got props, man. I have props. I want to use them.
As for where it's coming from, Sophina, you got over a 15 as well, right?
Yeah, I got a 16 plus like 5.
So
Yeah, mine was a
both of
19.
So both of you kind of working together, you determine that it is coming from somewhere in the forest.
Yeah,
I guess
Like
we're gonna have to go
something,
check it
or
out.
is
Don't know. It's just
there's
it's
no like
coming-
focal point for it?
No,
Okay.
It's coming from the forest.
I can't pinpoint where, but something is definitely on its way.
should we move out to figure out where it's coming from, or intercept it if it's moving towards us?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have. It seems like whatever this is, it's what killed the carriage.
Yeah, I would have to say they're probably related with the kind of charge in the air. I don't know if you can feel that.
I can't.
So should we spread out, or do we know which way it's coming from?
No.
You
there's no
guys
pinpoint
know
for
it's coming like from the north of the in the forest in the north direction. You just don't know
Oh,
like
okay.
northwest, like over here 50 feet or whatever. It's just in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
area
I didn't
somewhere.
even. Yeah, I didn't even know what direction. Okay, yeah.
Well, I want to just start
feels
walking
like-
and see if we can find it.
I think it's
L-
just up north.
Lead the
but-
way.
All right. All of you
Okay.
have dark vision, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Except for Greg.
So traversing
Well, Greg's still fucking asleep.
traversing the forest to people without dark vision at this time, being that it is quickly moving to evening, it is getting darker and darker as the time goes by. This would be a treacherous thing because these woods, this forest, it's hard to find like natural pathways. Everything is underbrush, bushes overgrown, stuff like that. But with dark vision, you guys make a go of it. It's still not easy, but you push your way north, and as you move, about an hour goes by. It gets fully dark, but all of you, without needing any kind of rolls or even like noticing things or anything, all of you
Did Cole come with us?
No, Cole did not come with you. Nobody offered.
Cole's not a
Um,
team player.
But
That's fine.
he's
I
gotta
probably
stay
told
with
him
the
to stay inside.
all of you feel that static, almost like a static clean. Your like
Mhm.
clothes begin to kind of grip your body in places, and you catch yourself like moving your arms a little bit, kind of trying to loosen it out.
Ugh,
The hairs on your skin raise, and that thrum, you can actually feel it in the earth now. And you're moving. It feels like you're moving in the right direction and using both that feeling and that static charge. I'll say anybody proficient in survival or investigation can make a
Ooh.
roll.
Okay. I just critical failed.
I don't do
plus
critical
3, but
yeah, I don't do crit fails or successes in my games. You know this.
all right. I rolled a 4.
You roll a 4. Anybody else?
I'm
I
not
don't like
proficient
these
in any of those
dice, bro.
things.
I don't think it
Ouch.
let me like. I'm not proficient in that, so I can't.
Nope.
Okay. All of you let Sophina take the lead, and another hour or so goes by until Sophina, you notice you've seen this tree before. And
Oh.
it doesn't look like you've gotten any closer. You may have you kind of took the wrong turn there. You think.
We're lost.
How do we get lost in a road that only goes
You're
straight?
not on the road. You're
We're
in
the
Oh,
woods.
shit.
You're in the woods.
I missed that part.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're in the
Jesus.
woods.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
If you would like, you can give me another try.
Can give her the help action.
How would you help her?
I mean, I have a pretty decent survival. I'm not proficient in it, but
I'm doing
I mean,
investigation.
I
right
live
now,
in the.
especially.
I'm from the woods, man. I'm a wood elf.
Okay. No, I just want to know, how would you help her?
I'm like, I can help.
So
tracking
advantage
and
is what
stuff.
you're saying?
Yes, advantage.
Yay!
That is what the help action does, yes.
let's see, 16.
16. You quickly, with Perry's help at pointing out that he's seen this tree as well, and you guys kind of went in a circle. But hey, moss grows on this side, and did you notice that the plants are over here? And you're like, well, how the fuck did I miss that? You're like, yeah, I got this. Okay.
It's a static charge that's fucking with our brains.
You begin leading the party again, and another hour goes by, but that thrumming is much stronger now. That static cling is not any stronger, but it's still present until finally you kind of break out into a small clearing where this dilapidated cabin sits. And this thing looks like time got it and just tore it to shreds. Their rotted wood like barely holds this place together. The windows are out, they're like non-existent. The door's still there. There's a couple of steps up to like a porch that sits tilted. It just looks like a shithole. Speaking of hole, there's actually a hole in the roof. A quite big one.
Y'all can hear that now, right?
Yes, I can feel it.
I don't like the feel of this.
Yeah. It's not through the loot anymore, so.
It feels like you don't know if it's coming from the cabin, but it's definitely in that direction.
Kind of walk up a little quietly and try to peek our heads in.
Wait, is there like a window or anything?
I mean, the windows aren't. There's like no there's no glass in it or anything. They're just
like a
completely
hole,
open.
but
there's two windows out in the front. Out front, and it looks
a
like
perception check or something. I don't know.
It's completely abandoned. It looks like there might have been some old bookcases that are completely shot and fallen through. It looks like there may have even been a fire at one point. Like something this place just hasn't been lived in. But as you get closer, that thrumming, that feeling, it's coming from here.
Does anyone have any theories?
I don't know. I think the only thing we can do is go in and check it out.
A nice.
I don't like the feeling of this. Does it feel like?
This feels very Scooby-Doo-ish. Let's go, gang.
Does it feel like? Is there any sort of like lethal feeling coming off of it? Like, does this feel dangerous?
No, it feels staticky and clingy and bassy, but I mean, if you want like,
can we use our researcher bracelets? Don't work here, do they?
And they should.
Yeah.
Can we use detect magic?
Yeah, you can.
For a researcher bracelet?
I mean, I could just put the glasses on, couldn't I?
Oh, yeah, you got the glasses.
Let me find the spot in my notes. Sorry, hold on.
So,
I will use detect magic.
Okay, Perry, you use detect magic.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah. You don't see any glowing, because the tech magic would show you like you could see glowing and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But you also, the tech magic gives you a feeling as well, right? Or is it just a glow?
You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around a visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Yeah.
You also learn what school it is.
You sense magic.
Okay.
Yeah, you sense magic. You don't see it though.
So
can he detect if it's any type of school of magic?
What type of magic it is?
1 second.
Necromantic power.
I have to actually find the spell real
Look it up.
quick.
Guys, it's Scott come back from the grave.
Don't you fucking dare.
No.
It is conjuration.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
don't know this.
And did you find your glasses?
Yes.
I mean, I don't guess we need them. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, I
start
was like, you already
walking
did it,
into the
so-
cabin.
Okay.
I'm gonna be careful while walking into this cabin, looking,
Okay.
make sure it doesn't collapse on me because it looks dilapidated.
I can like flick through my glasses as I'm walking up, I guess.
If you sense danger, say it as quick as you can.
Right.
Okay, so Perry, you step up the steps to the door, and as you do this, Sophina, you put the glasses on.
Yeah, but I'm probably still like 10 or 15 feet away.
Okay. What are you trying to like? What option are you using on the glasses? that
So
you
the
know
blue
of.
is just the magical item detection, right? So like, I don't. That's
There is the only items that glow magical item wise are things that you see on Perry.
okay. That's what I thought.
Hey,
and
I have a
then I'm
magic
gonna go
sword.
through-
She's not looking at you. You're behind her. I think. Are you?
I'm beside her.
Well, if she looks at you, then you would see that too. Yeah, but
As well as a bunch of glowing fucking rocks in her pocket.
and then I'll flip to the red, see if that shows me anything.
and what was the red?
Um,
remember I told you.
Mm.
No,
you
I
don't have to
know,
remember
but
the
like I don't know
combination
where it
colors, but-
went. I think whatever. Dude, I don't know. I feel like you've told me like specifically one time what they did, and then I've kind of just like played with them, and
I was
So-
not keeping track of the ones that you found.
I only know the
There
red and the purple. Like that's the only other two I know. So,
There are
but
quite
I
a few
don't-
combos that I have written down, and anytime you found one, I think I told you that you could see this. I know one was auras.
I'm pretty sure that's the red one.
Don't mark it down as red then. Mark it down as aura. And then the magic items, which was blue.
And then I had purple.
Green makes you sick. I remember that one because you did green. So sickness.
She just throws up on the spot.
Yeah,
I think I did.
it gives you it gives you extreme motion sickness. You get motion sickness, auras, and magic items.
Yeah, I have like notes about like what like I found looking with the colors at certain things, but not really specifically what they did. So
Yeah, well, I mean, the more you play around with it, the more you'll find out. Like I said, I have a
Doing
table
weird
here,
combination.
but yeah.
oh.
Anyways, so you looked for magic items. You don't see anything in the cabin, but you see magic items on your.
Yeah, do I see any auras that are not us?
No, but when you do look at Anaria's, her aura is way different than what you've ever seen on her.
Oh,
It is
what's it look like now?
It is a white fire that surrounds her.
Okay. I'm gonna make a mental note of that, but I see nothing.
Perry, you reach the front door. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
You go to
pick the
open it,
window
and
first.
it is absolutely stuck firm in place. It will not budge.
Okay. I do
Like
that
the
thing
door
where-
handle, the door handle moves and twists. It's not locked. It's just like it's.
Yeah.
Stop.
I do that thing where I lean up against it, and I'm just like, okay.
Give me a strength check.
Oh God.
Oh, God. I just looked over at your sheet. Yeah, give me a strength check.
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's barricaded?
Hey, a 15.
Wow.
Wow.
So 15 minus 1, or that is a total?
No,
that's your total.
that's a total 15.
So with a 15, you feel it. You feel it start to give. It gives with the like that wood creaking, not wanting to let go.
I'm veins bulging, and I'm putting all my muscle into it.
And it budges, and you get the feeling. I'm gonna give this to you to make the decision. You can have this open, but you're going with it.
Oh.
Or you can stop where you are and maybe let someone else try. But you have that instant of just realizing, I got this. May not be pretty.
You know.
How does it feel?
What's in character?
The smart play would be to not do it, but the parry in me would be like, oh, I'm about to impress all these people by opening this door. I'm strong.
With a final, you put your shoulder into it, the door completely gives, you step in, and you have an instant of looking at it. It's the interior of the cabin. Not burnt, not in shambles,
I bet there's a giant hole in the
but
ground.
a smooth stone floor with colors, mirrors on the wall, a clock that ticks, and you see a fireplace. You see a fireplace through an archway about 10 feet away before lines of colors illuminate on the floor as you step over the threshold. And it's colors of reds, blues, and purples. And as you step across the threshold, this sigil illuminates. And in that instant, as you step over the threshold, you are instantly on the porch looking away from the cabin, and you stumble off the steps.
Whoa! I got it! Oh God! Oh, what the?
We just see him barge in, a colorful rainbow, and then that.
Yeah.
My head's like off to the side. Oh.
Hey, I opened the door. Did you guys see that? God, I'm so strong.
Congrats.
What happened?
Good job.
Ooh, it was very pretty in there. I don't think, I think that cabin's not a cabin. That doorway leads somewhere else.
And the door is open.
Gonna take a look inside. Like, not step through, but...
You are looking into a lavishly decorated foyer with a smooth stone floor that has streaks of purples, reds, and blues veined through it in various, what might be gems. On the walls...
Does the glyph on the floor still look like it's there?
It's there. It's the gem. It looks like it might be the gem work. From the colors that you saw, it looks like whatever these veins are made of, it's an embedded glyph. On the walls hang banners depicting odd-looking humanoids and sigils that hold no meaning to you. The foyer is 10 feet across from door to what looks like an archway that opens into... It looks like a spacious living room with a few cushioned chairs, a sofa, and a fireplace that burns really bright.
Since I still have detect magic on, can I detect what kind of magic that glyph is?
Oh, God, can you detect this magic? No, you cannot, because it is not active.
Does it look like a written language as part of the glyphs?
If it does, you couldn't determine it because you can't see all of the glyph. This thing, it's all of the veins in the floor, so it's the entire floor. It's huge.
So, okay, Inari is gonna take carefully reach out, touch the floor, and see if it does the same thing to her as it did to him.
Are you stepping inside, or you're just reaching through?
She's reaching down, putting her hand on it.
You reach out, put your hand on it, and nothing happens.
She's going to take a cautious step.
You are instantly outside, and you stumble down the steps.
Did I detect what kind of magic that was?
You got a flash of... 1 second. Conjuration.
So it didn't respond when she touched it with her hand, but yes, with her foot.
As soon as you cross the threshold. Hey, does somebody else want to walk through that? Got an idea.
I have an idea as well. What's your idea?
I'm just going to dispel magic as soon as somebody walks through it.
Well, I was going to cast Comprehend Languages and touch it with my hand and see if I can read it.
Oh, well, you could do that first and see if we can disable it.
She's gonna take a rock out of her pocket, and she's going to, with the rune on it, cast Comprehend Languages and reach out and touch the glyph and see if she can read the written portions of the glyph.
You cannot.
So it's not part of any written language.
Nope.
Okay. All right, your idea. Apparently this is written in gobbledygook.
Alright, yeah, so go ahead and walk at it, and I'll cast it.
She'll take a step in.
Alright, I'll cast Dispel Magic.
At what level?
It's third level.
Geez.
Make a roll.
Alright, so it's
That
10
means it's
plus
higher.
3. Should make an ability check using your spellcasting
The
ability.
DC equals 10 plus...
10 plus the spell's
the-
level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good luck, right?
Go for it.
I don't like that
it's
face.
It's a level fucking 9 spell or some stupid shit. Come on, Nat 20, I need you. Holy shit, I rolled an 18.
Nope.
It is a 9th level spell, isn't it?
Yep.
Jesus.
Using your spellcasting ability.
So that's a 19 bust. Fuck off.
Well, my spellcasting ability, I don't add my modifier to that. Right? How does the spell magic?
You should. You should be adding your modifier. For Dispel Magic, yes.
It says, yeah, for each fourth level, you make an ability check using your spellcasting
The
ability.
DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. There is no adding your modifier to it.
Well, it says using my... Hold on one second. I don't understand how it works. I've never...
Choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For
I
each
see
spell
that.
of 4th level or higher on the target, you make an ability check. Oh, using your spellcasting ability.
That's what I'm saying. Your spell, do I
Well,
add...
spellcasting ability, but not a modifier.
The DC is a 19, so you have to make a check including your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, it's
Your
kinda
total
weird and
roll
weird.
has to beat 19. The DC is 19. Your roll is a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
That doesn't seem...
Yeah, it says, okay, so yeah, to dispel magic, the caster makes a spellcasting ability check against a DC
Yes.
10 plus the target spells. For spells of 4th level or higher, the caster must make an ability check with a DC equal to 10 plus the spell levels. To do so, roll a d20 and add your spellcasting ability modifier. If it meets or exceeds the DC, the spell magic success.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so the DC is
So
19 if it's a 9th
a
level.
third level
You have to beat a
spell
19.
A 3rd level spell can erase a 9th level magic ward.
Yep.
Yeah, why
Absolutely.
With a good enough roll.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a
That-
3rd level spell. It's still fucking powerful.
I mean, that's not nothing.
I
No,
rolled
That's
an
the
18,
charm of
I
the-
have a
as-
plus 4, so that's 22.
This is exactly what Dispel Magic is for.
I did not see that one coming. Good shit.
Yeah, dispel magic. I mean, I
So you have
burned
to roll
the-
higher than a 19.
No, yeah, I did. I rolled an 18 on the dice. I have a +4 modifier.
So then you beat it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, just with a
All
good
right.
roll. That's it.
Woo! I did a thing.
You did.
You dispelled a 9th level magical ward. Congratulations.
Good.
Do you want to enter
Good, 'cause
this
I was about-
cabin with a 9th
Yes.
level magical ward?
I mean, I just took a step in, so I'm inside. Yes.
Yeah, because it dispels right as
Okay.
it triggers.
Okay.
I don't think we should. All right, so whoever's in here, I'm saying this as Perry. Whoever's in here is going to be a very powerful wizard or warlock or sorcerer. It's going to be a very powerful person, and we're going to be trespassing.
He takes Anaria takes another rock out of her pocket and casts Armor of Agathis on herself.
Okay.
Should we just ask if somebody's home and be nice about it, or?
And that would be me. I'm in here.
I've moved up on the. Sorry,
Bless you.
I've moved on the porch. I'm probably like looking through a window mostly.
And you're looking through a window. If you're looking through a window, you're just seeing a abandoned, burned out.
Really? Oh shit!
Yeah, you're not seeing anything.
All right. I'm looking through the door. Whatever.
What do I see since I'm now standing inside this room?
If you're staying what you've already seen. You're in the
There's
foyer,
no one in
right?
here.
Okay, yeah, so let's walk in real slowly.
Yeah,
I'm
if
gonna
you're
be
in the
like- I'm
foyer,
like-
you're in the foyer. It's just an enclosed space that's 10 feet across.
I'm like, come on,
To,
Anaria,
to
come on.
anybody,
I'm
to anybody
like,
who's now walking in, like all my armor and everything is like looks like it's cold, like there's frost on it.
Ooh.
What's going on with your armor?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't touch me, but don't
Oh.
worry about it.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'll be asking you about that later.
I'm walking very close to his her backside. I'm just like, all right, should we say hello or should we just?
It doesn't seem like there's anybody here in this room.
Someone is probably going to know.
How do we
we're
knock?
You would have done that on the
Which is
door, but
Here. Yeah, the door would have been a good idea.
I mean, they didn't really.
He
probably
reaches
could've just
out.
knocked on the door.
Anaria will reach out to the wall and knock on the wall.
So the wall is stone.
Yep.
I mean,
Still makes a noise.
well, it's not as.
She has a
that's
gauntleted
not-
fist.
Oh, you're okay. You're right. You do have a gauntlet. Okay, so you knock metal on stone. It
Yep.
rings through the foyer, and at this you hear off inside the cabin somewhere the sound of metal clattering as if someone just dropped something.
Aw.
And
Hello?
then, hello? And you hear footsteps approaching. And
We don't mean to intrude, but I mean we kind of are.
a old, wrinkled man wearing a bathrobe and slippers makes an appearance through the arch, like he's looking at you through the archway.
We don't mean any harm.
Who are you? How'd you find me?
We were traveling down the road with our arcane carriage, and the
How
motor
are-
went out.
How are you inside my Did you dispel my ward?
I like peek my head around. I'm like, that was me. I'm sorry, I didn't. I was trying some things.
Do you know how long it took me to No, I'm not.
It feels as if there's some sort of magic field coming off of your house here that knocked out the motor on our carriage.
What the hell are you Oh, wait. Oh shit! Hang on. And you see him kind of shuffle around, and you hear his footsteps kind of retreat.
I kind of walk.
I don't move.
I'm fully inside now. I'm like,
yeah,
behind
I'm like, I
Daria.
kind of want to like go into the foyer, like kind of,
Like,
you know, I want to.
I'm not moving. My
behind
weapon is
Daria.
not drawn,
Like,
but I am ready.
a minute later, that feel of static, that thrum that you've been hearing, stops, and your ears actually ring with the sudden stopness of it. And
I sense
No, thank
my
you.
ears.
Ma.
you guys are doing all of that, and he makes another appearance. You don't hear him this time because your ears are ringing and everything.
Yeah.
And he, oh, sorry about that.
Oh shit!
Not sure why. Never mind. Okay. Go. Move on. Goodbye. I have to move now.
What are
Who-
you
Thank you
doing
for-
out
Who
here?
are you?
Now I'm curious.
Very, very good questions. I
Why
won't
are
be
you in this-
answering them. Hang on. And he's like looking through his, where the
I
hell
won't be answering.
did I? All right, I'm just, and he kind of like flicks his hands a little bit, and it's been a while, but I'm gonna just a good day. And he places his hand on the floor, and the ward snaps back up. Do you want to try
God
to dispel
damn
it
it.
again?
No.
Is there any furniture I can jump on?
All of you are instantly.
Floor is lava.
All of you are instantly
Damn it.
on the steps. Unfortunately, the steps are not big enough for all of you, so some of you get displaced off the side of the steps.
Oh, jeez! Ow! Got my ankle! Ah!
And you're down. And you look back before the door closes. Goodbye.
Pleasure.
Sorry. And he closes the door, and that's it. He closes the door.
If we open the door, it's not going to be there anymore.
Okay, that was
Weird.
a
Oh
thing.
wow.
I
He
opened the
turned
door.
it off, and I'm kind of glad we didn't have to deal with
as
that.
as you open the door swings open and then falls and crumbles down into a abandoned,
nothing.
burned out cabin.
Wow, that was very interesting.
Which one of you has the map?
It would be the ranger.
Map?
Yes, our map that we're using to navigate around. We have a
I thought I
map.
was just had great fucking investigation
No,
skills.
we have a map.
Pretty sure the map is in the carriage.
Naturally fantastic.
Oh, fucking shit! And she's gonna stomp back to the
Well,
carriage.
yeah, we could-
Apparently, no one around here carries shit on them anymore.
Look, all right, I got us into that weird old guy's house. I'm just glad we didn't see his penis.
She goes back to the carriage even quicker.
I mean, when usually when
all.
you walk in on an old guy who's been probably in a cabin for a long time wearing a bathrobe, usually, stuff swings.
I
out.
am right
Yeah,
behind
so-
Anaria.
It takes y'all a few hours to find your way back out of the forest, but finally
After
you
about
do.
on the way back, after about an hour, Inari's armor goes back to normal. It doesn't look cold anymore.
As we break through the opening back to the carriage, I'm still like, you imagine how wrinkly those balls would be? I mean, it would
Ah!
You all break through, and for an instant, you don't see the carriage, and you're like, well, what the fuck? And you look up the road, and oh, okay. And yeah.
Whew, if I
Not
like
exactly
that.
where you all entered, but...
Yeah. She's gonna go back to the carriage, grab the map, and around roughly where she thought that little cabin was, she's gonna make a mark on it to remember the
Do I make you roll for this?
I mean, it's an old ass cabin. I don't think it's gonna fucking do anything anymore.
Don't care, taking notes.
Okay. Hey, what was up with that cold ass armor you had?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
It,
See how precise.
yes.
See how precise you can actually jot this down.
well, that is a 5.
You're pretty sure it's in that general
General-
square mile
You
area.
You just make a big ass circle. Marks the whole
For her in her pissed off state, that is good enough.
And of course, as you guys approach the carriage, Cole is still at the carriage, and hey, full charge. We're ready when you are.
Yes, let's
yeah,
go.
let's go. You're welcome.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
You're welcome.
I gotta. How long are we gonna be going for? Can we go for 4 hours? I'm gonna trance. I gotta get this 3rd level spell slot.
It is
yes, I think
fully nighttime right now, so
I think you just pissed off a wizard. So yeah,
I'm-
let's get a
I'm-
move on.
Yeah, I'm trancing.
okay. So you want me to? Okay, I can do this. Just gonna move a little.
I'd hope you can. You're the only one.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm a human. I can't. It's dark out here.
You're the DM.
No, he's not. He's a human.
And
Just
he,
let somebody else be his eyes.
Fine.
Let me all sit up there.
Fine. I will sit up here and act as eyes for you in exactly a 60-foot range in front of you.
I can help with 90.
Essentially, I'm gonna say this will act as me taking first watch.
I
that
love how
works.
this magical vehicle doesn't have lights on it.
We'll submit
Fair
that.
point.
We'll submit that.
The DM just shrugs shoulders.
Perry, when we get back, we'll submit that as a retrofit request.
Yeah.
He begins moving. It's a bit slower. It's like maybe half the pace at what he's normally used to. And Anaria, you do see after it's not even like 30 minutes. He begins it's veering a little bit like towards the right.
Is this thing like steered by like a wheel or
Yeah, it's a wheel.
levers
Yeah.
or?
It's a wheel.
She'll grab the wheel and kind of keep it straight.
Well, you said you were going to be on top, so.
I was imagining I was sitting next to him. Like it is it a single seater?
It's a single seater, yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm just gonna sit up here and
you
just
can
watch
stand-
him
you
veer
can
us
stand
off the
behind-
road.
You can stand behind him if you want.
Just
I mean,
tell
if
him,
he's
like, tell him,
if he's not
20
gonna get
degrees to the
tilted and kick me
right.
out, yeah.
No, he doesn't care. I mean,
Yeah.
even if he did, you're a keeper. He's not gonna.
Okay. Well,
Gonna tell
when
you
he
not
when,
to.
when he starts, I guess, nodding off and drifting off to the side, she'll just tap him on the shoulder.
Oh, he's drifting because he can't see.
Oh,
He doesn't know he's not
you're going off the
straight.
road.
Oh, sorry.
You're going off the road.
Left, right.
Was he? She'll correct in the correct direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
If
as we go, like every time he kind of like drifts off a little bit, she'll guide him back, and if there's an obstacle, she'll kind of guide him around it or whatever.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Disadvantage because you are distracted driving.
Backseat driver.
Wait, but I'm on top too. Can I help? Question mark.
You didn't say you were on top two.
I was assuming
always
this was
on top.
functioning as a long rest,
I've been
and I'm
sitting
taking
on
first
top
watch.
this entire time. I've never been inside the cabin.
Yeah, but Anaria is taking first watch, meaning everybody else was going to
Yeah.
sleep.
Oh, that's fair. No,
Correct.
that's fair. I forgot about that part.
Unless
I am
you're taking
sleeping
watch
up
with
there,
me.
I mean, if you had asked, I could have, but
Oh, I didn't ask. I'm pissed off.
Exactly.
I didn't ask.
exactly.
You said perception?
Yes.
With disadvantage. 2 nat 20s.
9.
9. Okay.
You're going in dice jam.
You, you keep Cole centered road easily enough. Come the end of your watch, you didn't see it approaching. You didn't see it approaching, so yeah. But it is 4 hours past now.
Yeah, I'm probably getting tired.
Yep.
All right, switch. I'm up now. That's into my turn.
I was gonna say Oh, yeah, because you tranced. So
Yeah,
all right, Parry,
I'm up. Let's go. Let's
Cole
do
Pound.
it.
it's your turn.
Coal powers down until Perry comes up, I guess.
All right, yeah, and I just
No, hot swap. Keep going.
Okay.
I summon Abner and I have him walk out in front.
No,
Can Abner keep pace?
Sure, why not? How fast?
I
is
don't
Abner?
think he can.
He said he's not going as fast. 40 feet.
Yeah, he can unless you bump him up faster. But yeah,
I mean, yeah, because you said he's only going half speed.
he's only going half speed. Well, it's nighttime.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, I just have Abner walk out front and.
Okay. If you're helping him drive through the night, then I need you to give me a perception check for your watch with disadvantage.
Why wouldn't it be with advantage? Because I have Abner helping.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, you like that?
I see what you did there. I would say that it cancels out then. You just give me a normal one.
Yep. All right. I could do that. Better than disadvantage. Oh my god, it was a 15 and then it rolled over to a 5, but that's still a 12.
12? Okay. Not bad. You with a 12, you do notice you guys start going and you off the kind of like off to the left a little bit. You notice you just passed something. You're like, wait, what the hell was that? And you look back, and it's a wooden building with a tower.
Well, stop.
Oh,
wait, stop. Yeah. What building was that?
I didn't see a building. What building?
There's a building to our left.
Is there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. What building is it?
I don't know. I can't see it. Oh.
Okay. The DM. I can see it. I want to know what kind of building it is. Tim, the player, would like to know.
You look and it looks like a tower, but there's no lights on or anything. It's a tower.
Would it be like the scout tower?
Could be.
Jeez. Okay, wait here. I hop off the carriage.
Oh, okay, waiting here.
Come on, Abner. Let's see what this tower is. Who else would be awake right now?
Unprotected. Oh, we're all asleep, dude.
Unless you wake someone up.
I get to wake us up.
Sophina only has to trance too. Why are you sleeping 8 hours, weirdo?
I have to wait, what?
Yeah, you're an elf.
Am I half elf or elf? I don't remember.
Oh my god, how many times you asked this
both
question?
We're both
it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
You are a full elf.
Yeah,
you
so
only
you
have to
trance.
sleep 4 hours.
4 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, so
Um,
she's awake.
I'm awake now.
Oh god.
You just hear from the back of the fucking elves.
So yeah, I kind of
I like my sleep.
I hop off and I'm like, hey Sophina, there's a tower over here.
Fine.
You want to help me check this out, or you want to just keep watch on the carriage while I go check this out? I got Abner here.
Actually, wait, that is a good point. Who's gonna watch the carriage?
Yeah, because these two knuckleheads
Oh,
are asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm awake.
What's up? Cole, why don't you take a nap?
All right.
Maybe see if you can see anything from the road, but don't go up to the tower.
Okay.
And come back and let me know, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Jesus Christ,
so-
you have 90 feet of dark vision. Why are you not up front all the time?
Yeah. Wait. Why?
Jesus.
Well, that's the thing. Well, as I said, dude. How many times I said that, and I just got talked over, so I stopped saying it.
You approach the tower. You notice that it's not just it's not just a tower. It's a wall of like wood, logs and everything. It's a I forget what they fucking actually call it, but yeah, it's a wall of wood.
Yeah.
With a tower that's like behind it. And as you kind of feel around, you finally come to like what you think, well, feeling around, you're in dark vision, so you kind of look
like
around,
see.
and you find the entrance, and yeah, it's got the symbol for the Auroran Scouts on it, but it's closed up.
Hello? Is anybody there?
No lights, no movement, nothing.
I can't open the gate now.
No. Wait, could you? Being a researcher, no.
We gotta keep her. Shit, nothing but that.
Well, you might still be able to because I don't know what spells you have prepped or anything. there is a
Lockpick.
lock mechanism on this gate.
Just come back and get me.
It is a very heavy, like, it's not even a padlock, it's like in the wood itself, but it looks like a padlock almost that's like built into the wood.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything for this, so yeah, I'm gonna go back and. Well, I don't really have to go back. I mean, how far away are we from the carriage?
I mean, can I see him if he waves his
Like, right
arms?
there.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, you didn't pass it that. You didn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that
Sorry.
big of a place.
Yeah. I'm like, Sylphina, there's a lock on it. This looks like a watch.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna.
want to come and lock this?
Yeah. Cole. Wake the others. If
Okay.
you hear anything.
So wake the others if I hear anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
As she walks up, I cast guidance on her.
Okay.
You just
Does
get an
that?
extra
And
D4
you hear
for
Cole?
stuff.
Does that include hearing you two?
No.
Unless we yell.
Got you. I'm sure you can see this. Okay.
Yep.
This guy.
Okay.
This fucking guy.
Now what's happening over here?
This lock. I
Is
can't
no one
unlock.
around?
I don't know. I yelled. Nobody answered.
Hmm.
It's the scout symbol, so this is
There's
definitely ours.
either no one here, everyone's asleep, or someone that's not supposed to be here is here.
Or it's a trap.
Or yeah.
But we have to check.
So-
I mean,
Maybe for now, let's be kind of quiet, and
Okay.
I'll see if I can get the door open.
sounds like a plan.
Do I give you the DC on this lock? Yeah, I do. It's a 25 DC.
What?
Jesus.
Yikes.
I gave
okay.
you. What's your sleight of hand?
+9.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh, that's
and
that's doable.
And I gave you guidance.
I am
which
an
is a
expert. That's what you want to say.
D4. So yeah, roll your D20, add a D4 to it.
Where did we
Okay.
get an expert lockpicker with this? Fuck.
Stabbins is a little better than me, so like he was mostly
Well,
doing
Stabbage is
everything.
dead.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. We haven't had a need for it yet.
I point to my heart again. It's right here.
I'm not there. It didn't happen.
This one's
God, the
for
pigeons
Greg.
are loud here. The pigeons are loud here.
That's 15, 16, 17, 18. That's an 18.
All together?
An 18 total?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Oh, I forgot the +9. Sorry. That might help.
Okay.
I was about to say, wait,
That's a
what?
27. That's a 27.
Nice.
You
I forgot the big number.
yeah, you
Yeah, exactly.
get your lockpick in there and jiggle it around
Can-
a little bit, and you're like, yeah, I got this, and you hear it. I mean, it takes you quite a bit of time because there are a lot of tumblers in this
I'm
lock. and you're just
concentrating
like-
and listening super hard. You can see my ears kind of like twitching because I'm listening to it.
You're hitting like the fifth tumbler, and like this is it, and you get the fifth one. You're like, all right, no, fucking 6. Okay,
Biting my lip.
You finally get that last one, and it clicks, and you're like, Jesus, finally! And the door. I mean, you don't open the door, but you feel the lock go. You feel it unlock.
I'm gonna very slowly open it, like a couple inches,
Okay,
and
as you
peek
do,
my eyes through.
it lets out a god awfully
I
loud
knew it.
fucking metal door.
Hey, wait.
It's a big wooden gate.
Yeah, it's a big
Okay, if
ass
you
door.
open it fast enough, it shouldn't make a noise.
I mean, you and to open it, you're actually putting your body weight into it as well because it's a big open gate.
It's
a
just one of those
big
things
gate.
where the sneakier you try to be, the louder you
Yeah.
are.
There's so much element of surprise. I'm just gonna
So-
finish opening it enough to like a person could fit through.
All right, you open it up enough, and
Any lights turn on?
nope, no lights. You don't hear anything.
Hmm. Does the place like look lived in?
Yeah, I mean, not recently. It looks like a stopgap. It looks like a place where people will stop for the night or for however long they need to, pack up, and then lock everything up and go.
I guess it's a scout's spot. So
Yeah, I
At
mean,
least they don't
there's
stay here.
There's only like a couple of buildings. Like one building has like a couple of barrels that are outside, some crates. Another doesn't have any kind of window. Like none of them have windows on them actually, but they all have
Well, it seems
closed
empty,
doors.
but
You know.
we might as well get everyone in here.
Yeah, we can hang out for the night, or the rest of the night. We can pull the carriage in; it'll be safe in here.
Yeah, if we can get it, yeah.
The carriage fit through the door.
No, the carriage would not fit through the door.
Okay.
It'd be a very tight. It would be a very tight squeeze.
Well, we just park the carriage outside. All right. So yeah, we go out to the carriage and say, "Hey, pull up next to this wall," and then we'll get
I'm just gonna
everybody
say,
out.
follow me, and then I'm
And then you just
gonna come
disappear
on
to
the
the mist.
side, and he can just follow me up to the door.
Okay.
And then he could charge it.
So
and
he's
wake up Anaria and
you're gonna have
Warren.
him. So you want him to U-turn on this road?
no, just back up. Just back up.
Don't tell me
Just-
that thing doesn't have a reverse
back,
gear.
Just back
It doesn't
up.
have a reverse, does it?
Just
DM, are you
just-
serious?
I cast reverse.
Is this like, do they have to go to the end of the bus line to turn around? Like, what is this?
There is no
This is
reverse
literally
on this
public
thing.
transportation. It only goes one direction.
Yeah.
We have to go around the whole loop to get back here.
Yeah, there is no reverse on this thing. The road's big enough that he could U-turn it. It would. I mean, at night you would have to tell him inch by inch where he is and shit. But yeah.
I mean, I might as
Oh my
well.
god, just. I should
Wait.
just
Are
cast-
we gonna have to keep going the other way though?
Yep.
Yes.
In the morning?
Yep.
Yes.
So he'd have to turn around again.
Did we just lock it and leave it here?
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, just
I
pull
mean,
the
he's
key
not
out
very
when
far.
you
We just
leave.
pulled right up next to it, so it's fine.
Just pull the
Yeah,
key out.
How
I should
far
just
is
cast.
it?
Can I just cast reduce size on it and just push
Oh.
it?
Huh.
I don't know. Could you?
How long does that last?
Dude, if all else fails,
concentration
everyone
up
can
to
go
a
inside, and
minute.
I will literally just sit on the top of this thing and
It
watch
says
it.
you cause a creature or object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration. Choose either a creature or object that is neither worn nor carried. So it's neither worn nor it's carried. If the target is unwilling, it's an object, so it's not. Reduce the target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by one category, so from medium to small.
I am going to say that it is worn because it is being lived in right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It also only lasts for 1 minute. So
Yeah. Well, it would have been enough time to reduce it and then push it, and then it would come back.
Honestly,
um
no,
There's
honestly,
still 2 people inside of it, so you wouldn't be able to do it while we're inside.
You know what? There's nothing here. Let's just move on. Screw this.
I mean, we don't want to move on in the dark because, like, we might as well just charge until the day so we can actually go some distance.
So yeah, just leave it parked right here.
I will literally sit on top and take watch. It's my turn for watch, anyways. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm awake too, so I mean, we could just
Yeah.
have them come inside and
Okay. So
So,
you
wake
do
up
you,
the others.
Do
and
you
have
leave this
them-
place open, or do you like what do
No,
we
we're
doing
still
with
here.
this
We'll
place?
tell Anaria and Warren to go into the gate, and that way they can sleep on a damn bed. They got beds or bunks there.
You
Perry
don't
just
know.
stays there at the door. I'm gonna go wake the others,
So yeah, go
and
look
then
at
I'll
the
stay
building.
at the. I'll stay at the thing.
You
Do the
wake me and you
buildings have
almost
any
catch a hand.
Sleeping things.
I dodge. Oh, it's been working.
What'd you ask, Perry?
Does the buildings have any furniture?
You didn't check any of the buildings.
Well,
Yeah,
then
we
I'm gonna go
didn't
check
go
the
in.
buildings.
Okay.
Stop making me do things.
Both the doors.
Oh.
locked.
Why'd
Oh
you
my
wake
God!
me up?
Everything's locked.
Why'd you
Hold
wake
on,
me
I
up?
probably
I
haven't.
looked through the
I'm on my
windows.
way there.
Why is it locked? Wait a minute. You said they have windows, but they're not
There
windows.
are
They're
no
just
windows.
open holes.
I said there are no
Oh.
windows.
Oh, they're just walls.
Yeah, it's just
What
it for
a terrible barracks. God damn it.
Oh,
I
I
opened
haven't
the
quite
lock.
woken
They're
you
not
up
even.
yet.
They're not that big of building either. Like just looking at them, they look more like. They look like shacks, like something
Alright.
you would just store stuff in.
Screw
You
it.
can open the doors if you want, but they're not big buildings.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Whatever. Let's just lock the gate and just go sleep in this stupid carriage.
Honestly,
So
just park the carriage. We're
Just
going
park
to
it.
charge it
We're
for now.
done.
Go take a
I'm
nap.
done. Yeah, I locked the gate.
Okay.
Yeah. Stupid
Fuck
place.
this place. We're done.
It's a
So
scout
much of a
place. I
hassle.
mean, it's just a little fucking outpost. That's it. It's
It's fine. It's fine. It's
You
just
can
not
scout
worth
out how
the
I'm
effort
feeling
right
right
now.
now.
yeah,
Jesus
I
Christ.
can.
Fucking annoying. You're the video game developer that puts nothing behind waterfalls.
What did you expect there to be? There was no scouts in there.
I don't know. Something.
I don't know if Skyrim's
I
taught
think-
me anything. Going into every abandoned outpost has at least one chest.
Yeah, that's like I'm the guy that goes. I'm like, I know there's nothing behind this waterfall, but I'm gonna go behind it anyway.
Go back there
Because
anyways.
there's gonna be 100 waterfalls in this game, and one of them's gonna have a damn secret tunnel behind there.
And all the other ones, my character's just gonna get stuck, and I'm gonna have
It's
to use
fine.
backspace unstuck.
Yeah.
We
I'm
can
gonna
check
have
it
to
out in the morning.
Load my quick save.
Guys,
yeah.
guys, Perry clipped behind the
Yeah.
waterfall. He's stuck.
He's stuck.
I don't know what's
Unstuck
happening. I
button.
don't know what's happening.
Someone get an admin.
I'm so scared.
All right. So
He's just
you
sitting there
guys,
just shaking.
you all travel through the night, yes?
What?
We're gonna charge the thing right
We're
now.
charging. Okay.
Because it was about
Cole's gonna
out of
take a
charge
nap.
anyways.
I didn't
Okay.
I didn't have the chance to wake them up yet. By the time Perry came back, was just like, fuck this place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Anari woke up like 5 times in the middle of all of you yelling and just rolled back over.
Okay. We
Me and
spent the
Safina just stomping around the carriage like this place sucks.
I'm on top. I'm not inside, so no.
We progress through the night. You all have a interesting watch, to say the least, I guess.
Just a
So
little.
as they wake up, the sun's gonna come up and they're gonna be like, "Oh, look, we're right next to this building."
Yep. That's
oh,
yeah,
we
that's
didn't see
the
that
sun.
last night at all.
And the sun comes up. It is the morning of the third day. Wow, that second day was
Awful? Yeah,
Eventful.
we got like 5 miles.
Yeah, eventful's the word I would use.
yeah.
Yeah. Anari wakes up. She is super grumpy.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like we wake them up. We wake early. Wake up early.
What are you grumpy for?
Probably because of the stupid building over here.
Well, maybe she hadn't been yelling about the building all night. Some of us would have gotten some
You know
freaking
what?
sleep.
Hey, all right, hey, all right.
I'm waiting.
Is there an end to this sentence, or is this?
There's a period. I'm done.
There's
Driving.
there's a look in Anaria's eyes as you stutter through that where she would burn down this carriage if you finish that sentence.
Starting driving, and he throttles up. Carriage starts to go.
All right,
Speed
I'm
ahead,
fucking rolling.
Captain.
Fuck y'all.
No, you've already rolled. Oh,
One hasn't
No.
rolled yet.
It
it's
matters.
your turn.
Fine.
How did this thing not move throughout the night though? You got to move that up. We're closer.
I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You know,
I was
yeah,
we
but
were
we
go-
did.
I was going at
Oh, I
least
did.
4 hours
Okay.
with the guy.
No.
I was
it's
going
up.
at least 4 hours.
Hello? Oh, the game crashed.
Boo!
Wow.
Hang on.
D&D crashed?
Tailspire crashed. Oops. Shit.
Dang girl, I heard you crashing.
Damn.
Gosh.
Oh,
Hot.
And I just loaded an unmodded version. But you know what? We're not using any custom minis or anything right now, so
We're barely going 5 feet, so it's fine. We don't need the mods.
You always need the mods.
Gotta live that mod life, you know.
I downloaded them for a reason.
And we're all the way back at the Aurora Gates. Crazy.
Oh yeah, nice. This is hot.
Damn. Feel like I've been here before.
I like that view you had.
you. Oh. Where the hell did it just go? Oh, there it is.
I think it went down.
There it is. Fuck, it's freaking out all over the fucking trees.
Oh my god! I just rolled 2 d20s just to see what I got, and I rolled a 1 and a 2. Oof.
Okay.
I got that one.
That,
Well, I got that one out of there.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you know what? At least it's bad roll, so you get him out of the chamber.
All right, you guys got that far.
I don't see it. It
I can't see it.
says closed stream.
Yeah. Watch stream.
There it is. I got it.
Maybe. But do you? There it is.
Doobie doo.
Man, you spent all night investigating this stupid square.
Yes.
I didn't spend all night. Y'all were asleep anyways.
Okay.
It's hard to sleep when you guys are that loud.
Warren, give me a D20 roll.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
That one.
No, it's actually a natural 20.
Whoa!
Oh, fuck.
Wait, you're kidding.
20.
We
I
get
am
a
not,
speed
I am not
boost.
kidding.
What the fuck?
A natural
Yo.
20.
Warren
Alright,
found the fucking NOS button on the back.
So
Alright.
you all
I opened it up
travel.
and check us out, dude.
You all travel through the day. Come early afternoon. It's not even noon yet. You guys reach this.
Freaking great time now.
You guys reach this crossroads, and he begins turning left, and it's about here when you feel that staticky cling that's familiar again.
No.
No way.
But then it's kind of gone. Like it's kind of an instant, and then it's gone. And then you hear Cole go, that's a full charge. We're gonna keep going. And by early evening, with that nat 20, good job.
It took us 4 days.
Could have taken
made
you.
pretty good
Could have
time.
taken you a whole week, honestly.
Yeah, it was a great
Um,
time.
True.
The early evening sees you passing a large sign of rusty metal with the words Kilnsworth in blocky lettering on it. Cole finds an open area to put the carriage, and all of you exit to see a town that looks and feels dead.
Ugh,
Ah.
damn.
And that is where we're in our session.
Can we get like a zoom in on the
Uh-huh.
town, or do you not have the town built yet?
I do not have the town. I have the town built. I don't have it.
Fina, don't
Finish.
pull the
Populate.
curtains back. We're not supposed to see behind him yet.
My immersion.
Yeah. It's built. It's
No.
there. It's not finished. And no, I'm
I
not
was just
showing it.
curious if we get
My
up Town of the
immersion.
city when we come in.
You get your first look next session.
Okay.
All right.
No, my immersion.
Everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I don't know about my players, but I am fucking starving. I need some food. So
Yeah, I'm pretty
we
hungry.
I ate pizza at the beginning of this.
we are.
I've been snacking the whole time.
We may see you again next Sunday. I don't know how everything looks. We play it by ear now. Let me
Hope so.
delete that. I will say next week. Next Sunday won't be my birthday, but it'll be 2 days after that. So, I need new D&D merch because I'm getting tired of wearing the same 2 shirts for every fucking session. So, if you want to get something for my birthday, I'm an extra large. Just FYI.
Man, imagine being an adult and having grown-up money.
I know.
What's that like?
Imagine.
Pretty good.
Imagine actually finding someone who actually wants to hire you. That's
Oof.
I'm
Oof, too
not
real.
gonna get
Too
into
real.
it right
A
now.
little too close to home.
Not gonna get on that right now. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. Those who did tune in, we really appreciate it. I am slowly getting these episodes up on YouTube. You can find the link. It's somewhere on my Twitch. You can even find it in Discord. Every time I post a new video, it's automatically uploaded there as well.
Oh, so you're telling me my sick voice is forever on the internet?
Do you?
Oh, it absolutely is.
Not yet, but
Yes.
not yet, but it will be. Do any of you guys?
Hashtag Twitch stream archive. Hell yeah.
Do any of you guys want to say anything special before we leave, or
Looking forward to next week.
I just hope everybody likes this. I mean, I'm having fun playing some D&D.
Hey, you got your proficiency
like
in
watching?
Bard now. You can play some musica.
Yeah, I still gotta learn it in real life.
Hurry up.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day. Have a great week, and hopefully we see you next Sunday.
Good night.
Remember, kids, your Eldritch Pact only costs your soul.